the court of public opinion. Right. Officially live. Where is it? Yeah. Officially live of public opinion. Good, yeah. Let me get this for the club day. Copy that. Then we gonna get started. We pop this in the club deck. All right, good to go. You got some crazy titles up here, man. Jesus went against Matthew 24:1. Okay.
Wait, whoa, what?
That's crazy titles, man. No, let's do it on the move off things. Okay, I need to go back. Go live with the title. Okay. Now, put it on the move off things and let's hit it again. All right, we're live on the club deck as well. Okay. Now we're ready to go. As usual, you got any questions? Starting off with questions.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did the Nephilim have offsprings? Did did the giants have children themselves, or?
But it doesn't say that they did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They're the children of the fallen angel. Meaning with women. Now it doesn't say if they had children. I would assume that they did. I just don't know who they were made with, though. Giants.
Because I'm thinking there had to be both genders there. So I'm wondering.
What you mean?
I'm not thinking that they were all male or all female. There's probably both genders there.
I have not read of a female one yet.
See that?
I don't know.
I haven't either. That first question.
You know what I'm saying?
But
the thing about them, they live a long time.
You
know what I'm saying? So they don't really nothing necessarily die. Their fathers is like angelic. So they might carry over some of that eternal life over to them, just with the human DNA. It's a bad mixture.
That's probably why they had to be destroyed instead, because it didn't look.
Oh, they were wicked.
Karma.
They were evil. Right? They weren't righteous. They were wicked. They had to get rid of them. Plus, it's a bad combination.
An impure combination.
It's pure combination. So eventually have to go anyway, because the Most High is not going to continue to allow that bad combination to happen.
Okay.
You got to get the bad combination out of there. It's going to mess the rest of the stuff up. It's going to contaminate other things. Right?
Wow.
You can't have something like that around. Yeah. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No, I was just looking at Mike Rule. He's still
His stroke. You even got a stroke. That's how I look after the stroke.
Yeah. Now he's talking about how to eat properly now.
Mm-hmm.
How to eat, control your blood sugar and everything.
Yeah. Should have been doing that before. He's really studying a lot, but forgot about himself. Forgot about himself. Okay? Don't make sense. You so smart, but then you unhealthy. Yeah, that make sense? You a genius but unhealthy? Did I go together?
No.
You think if you so smart, you should know how to, you know what I'm saying?
Maintain your
maintain your own health.
Huh. It's not that hard.
Yeah, sometimes you get to like all these dudes, man, like this doctor, professor, this, PhD, all kind of accolades, but he's sick as hell. I'm like, huh? Let's not go together, man. It's health all around. It's physical health, mental health, spiritual health, physical health, right? It's everything. All around health. All right, with that, man, let's get it then. Let's get Exodus here. No more questions. No questions. Let's get Exodus. We're gonna deal with this a little bit on this Palio-Hebrew here. Exodus chapter 20. You can start sharing my screen here. Get right to it. Get right to it. That. Exodus chapter 20, verse 18. Exodus chapter 20, verse 18. Who got that?
Exodus chapter 20, starting at verse 18.
Yeah, this is right after the Most High had just spoken, right? The 10 Commandments. Right? After he's spoken it. This is what it says right afterwards. Go ahead.
Verse 18. And all the people saw the thundering and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off.
Okay, so what we dealing with here, I got to go into the Hebrew to show you this, right? So we're dealing with the Paleo-Hebrew. It says, and all the people saw the thunderings, right? Now look up this word thundering, because again, see these people, because they don't understand Hebrew, they translate these different things inaccurately, right? What did the people really saw? We want to get it. We're gonna look up the word saw, thunderings, and lightning. Right? So we hear in the Hebrew section of Exodus chapter 20, verse 18. And then we look the word saw, right? It's ra'ah. Right? It's in the qual stem. And it's in the F, meaning it's entity or self. I mean, that's what you saw this yourself. Right? And it's in the ra'ah. And it says to see. Right? We're going to click on it. We're going to come down because it's in this stem. It's in the qual stem. All right? Let me see, can I blow it up a little bit more here? So just to make sure it's possible. All right, I don't want to go too much. Yeah, we go a little smaller. Maybe they can see it. We're going to get on the whole page. Okay, so it's in this stem here. It's in the qual stem. So you have to see, to perceive, right? To see, have vision, to look at, regard, right? Learn about, see something, learn about something, right? Observe something, right? You're looking upon something to find out. When you're looking to discern and to distinguish, right? These are the terms you want to focus on. They saw something, right?
Okay.
They found out something. They discerned something. They distinguished something, right? And they learned about something that they saw, see, or perceive, right?
Mm.
You're gonna go back to find out exactly what. So the people saw the thundering. What's the thundering? Click on thundering here. Thundering is the Hebrew word quo. Quo, right? Quo, repeat.
Mm.
It's the voice
Mm.
or the sound.
Mm.
Or is it a noise? So when it said that they saw the thundering, they actually saw the voice or the sound. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So they either discern the voice, distinguish the voice and the sound.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
When it means can you see the voice? Can you see a voice?
La-ah.
Can you see a sound?
La-ah.
So what did they actually really saw? What did they perceive?
Thunder,
Huh?
the thunder.
No, it's the voice. They translating as thunder, but we see right here, it's
Voice.
the word thunder isn't here, is it?
La-ah.
It's just voice or sound,
Right.
right?
Come. And we know it's not noise.
We know it ain't noise. We know it ain't that, right? We know it's a voice or a sound, but it says this right after the Most High is speaking the Ten Commandments. They said, and the people saw the voice and the sound, right? Is it possible what they saw when he's talking is they saw the pictographs?
Wow. Wow.
The pictograph. This
Yeah, I can see.
is what they're seeing. When he's talking, this is flashing and they're seeing it. It would make sense because then he writes it on a stone.
Oh, wow.
And they said, oh, this is what we saw when you were speaking it.
Oh, wow.
Right? Isn't that how you work a contract? A contract has to be
spoken
and what?
And written.
And seen and written.
Yeah.
I gotta see it. Right?
You gotta read it.
Yeah, for the agreement.
To the agreement. I have to see it and I have to be able to read it, understand what it is. They saw it. First he spoke it, then they saw the pictograph. Then he wrote it. Right? And this is how they understood it.
Wow.
Right after he speaks it, he said that this is what they saw. Don't that make sense here that they saw the pictographs?
Right, because they have to comprehend it.
They have to comprehend what they just heard.
Wow.
They have to comprehend what they just heard. Because what they just heard is actually a contract. He's stipulating a contract to them. Right? But I heard the contract.
Wow.
Now I need to what? I need to see it. He said, okay, while I'm talking it, they were seeing it at the same time. So they heard and saw it. That's what they heard. And the sound of it, right?
Wow.
This is what they understood. It doesn't make sense that this is the Aramaic, the box script. Doesn't make sense it's a box script.
Oh, wow.
Some, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
The Zohar, these oral teachings say that how it was Aramaic.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And then they wouldn't be able to see that pictorial because they need to know what it actually is saying. Is there even a language here at this time? I mean, the alphabet. Do they have an alphabet yet?
Who does that?
The Israelites in the wilderness.
Moses gave them to say. Yeah. Yeah. They would say they would have the paleo here.
Okay.
Right? Then in Joseph's time, they would have the pictographic.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Then it's paleo, right?
Okay.
This is what they're saying.
Okay.
I'm thinking they have paleo here. I mean not paleo, I mean they have pictographic here. Pictorial here, right? Because we know it says about a picture, right?
It's worth 1,000 words.
It paints 1,000 words. That's what it does. Right? So so you can have just a picture, and a picture can represent an entire word, right? Or an entire phrase, can it not? Just a picture.
Wow.
When you drive down the street, you see a sign, right, of a train track or something, and it's showing you cut off. It means the train track ends here. It's an entire phrase. You know what I'm saying? You might see a stop sign. That means stop. Right. And then it's color coded. It's red. Right. And you have this time with it. The roads turn here, and then it's a dead end. So signs are giving you words and phrases. This is what they're seeing. When he's speaking, they're seeing something. And it has to be some kind of picture. Because the picture paints 1,000 words, and he's speaking words. So the Most High, I'm speaking words, but I'm going to give you the picture of my words at the same time, so you can understand it. And that's how you understand things. If your brain can picture it, you ain't going to understand it. You say, I don't understand. What you're saying is that I can't picture it. Right? It's called your third eye. Your third eye sees in pictures to understand. It takes words and it turns it into something pictorial for it to understand it. It's the only way it doesn't work the other way around. Right. Your brain has to see it. Right. Or you don't understand it.
Because that's the brain's job.
That's how the brain understands things. It understands things through pictures. If you read something or explain it, your brain gonna turn it into a picture.
And that's called being prolific and painting pictures. That Most High is a teacher. He did it first. He painted the best pictures.
This is what he's doing here, right? And the people saw the thundering, meaning the voice, but I'm saying it's the pictograph, and then they saw the lightning. And the lightning, right? What's the lightning? The lippet. They say it's the torch, right? It's to shine, right? Flame blue lamp or a flame, right? What does the scripture say about the commandments, right? Let's get that. What does the scripture say about because it says right here it's a lamp and it's a flame, right? Can we get Proverbs 6:23? Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23.
He said, chapter 6, verse 23.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23.
Yeah.
For the commandments is a lamp.
The commandment is a what?
A lamp.
The word that they saw for lightning is liquid. It said it's a lamp. He just spoke the commandments. The commandment is a lamp. So they saw something that lit up. Something lit up. If he's talking, what would light up? Pictographs. The pictures lit up. Because the commandment is a lamp. Torches, lamp, something lit up. Wasn't lightning. It was a lamp, it says. Something lit up when he's talking. Go ahead.
Verse 23.
Continue, yeah.
Okay. The law is light.
The law is light. The commandments is the law. So it was lighting up. Remember, he's talking, so something lit up. It has to be the pictograph again that is lighting up. That's painting them this picture. Go ahead.
And the reproofs of instructions are the way of life.
And the commandments is the reproof of instructions. It is the way of life. It is the way of eternal life. Eternal life. This was what he was giving them, contracting with them all at the same time, right? Let's get one more. Can we get Psalms 119, 105?
What's verse 24 talking about? Just right quick, to keep them from the evil women, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman.
What do you mean? What does it mean?
What's this going off into?
let's go off into the strange woman, the foreign woman.
No.
That's how they get you to break the commandment.
Mm-hmm.
So, right? They gonna flatter you with their tongue. Strange is a foreign woman. That's what the scripture say about Solomon, right? Even strange. All right, let me show you right quick with that.
Yeah, Nehemiah.
Can we get Nehemiah 13:26 real quick?
Okay.
Nehemiah the 13 verse 26. And let's start at 23.
Nehemiah chapter 13 and verse what, 23?
23, yeah, real loud so they can hear
Ne- Nehemiah chapter 13 and verse 23. In those days always
Awesome.
also saw I Jews that had married wives of Astra,
Ashdod.
Ashdod,
Uh-huh.
and Ammon,
Mm-hmm.
and of Moab.
Women are not supposed to be marrying completely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. We have the scripture back in Zechariah, I think it's 3 and 9. It says that a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, right?
Mm-hmm.
A bastard is a what?
Fatherless child.
That's how the definition today is.
Come.
A bastard is a mixed
Mixed
child.
Mixture.
So you're saying a mixed child shall dwell in Ashdod. This would go back to this right here. So you have Jews who married women, wives of Ashdod. So they would have mixed children, right? Some of Ammon and of Moab. Go ahead.
And their children spake half of the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language,
Go ahead.
but according to the language of each people.
But according to the language of each people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So some half in Jew, half in Ashdod,
Mm-hmm.
right? Half in the Jewish language and half in the language of Ammon, wherever their wife married. It was half,
Mm-hmm.
right? For the languages of each people, right? So one Jew and one from the other people, right? Go ahead.
And I contended with the people.
I contended with them.
I contended with, where am I?
Verse 25.
Verse 25. And I contended with them and caused them,
Cursed.
them to smite certain of them and pluck off their hair and made them away by God. Swear by God, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons or yourselves for
Right.
yourselves.
For yourselves, right? So when he cursed them, he's calling down bad things on them. He's not using the 4-letter word. That's not what he was doing. When he said he cursed them, he was casting down bad things on them, right? When bad things happened to them of what they were doing, breaking the law. Go ahead.
Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet amongst many nations were there no king like him, who was beloved of his God, and God made him king over all Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, even him did he outlandish women cause to sin.
See, even him, outlandish women cause him to sin, right? Strange women. Outlandish women are speaking of women are not Israelites. Strange women. That's the question about what was in Proverbs. But
Right.
the strange women, the flattery of the strange woman is what happened to Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
It was flattering him,
right?
As he's asking the question, right in verse 24.
So they would like tell him how good he looked and
all kind of stuff.
Oh man, you a nice young looking.
Yeah.
Just getting his head and then he just loses it.
Yeah. Outlandish woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Verse 27.
Yeah.
Verse
even him, outlandish woman calls him to sin.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Verse 27. Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil, to transgress against our God and marrying strange wives?
See, same word.
Mm-hmm.
Marrying strange wives.
Mm-hmm.
See? These strange women, these outlandish women, these strange women, you're sinning by doing that. And how they getting you? In Proverbs 24, the question he asks, they flatter you with their tongue, pump your head up.
Wow.
Make you think you something, you know what I'm saying? To get in there. To cause you to break the commandments of your God.
Wow, that's devious.
That's what they'll do. This is how they do. Either come either verbally like that, or you'll come half naked. Try to get you. That's how they come in your face.
Damn, so
Mini skirt on all day long, all kind of stuff they're doing to arouse you in any kind of way they can to get you to go off. Yes, sir.
so them being pumped up and already an Israelite, them coming at them with a good tongue, that's probably all they took.
That and how they dress too.
Big Daddy.
And how they dress too.
That too.
Yeah, how they dress too as well. That's gonna probably be the first and foremost thing they're gonna get right is get that dress down. You know what I'm saying? That provocative dress.
So what do they call that? A flattering honey tongue?
That, but they trying to get you with the look. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah.
That's all a part of it. That's why the text says here, it says outlandish. That mean outlandish means they know limit they're gonna go to get you. Right? They however far they need to go, they're gonna go that far. No matter how far they need to go.
So all this Israelite and they have children by these women and they still Israelite, their fathers is.
Now according to God, here, he sent them women away. You know what I'm saying? And he says, well, hey, he said it calls him the sin. It's a sin to do that. And we know where sin where do sin get you? Hell. That's where he gets you. Hell.
Yeah.
So how can it be a good thing? So you gonna get with her, right? You gonna get with her, have a child. The child is an Israelite, but it calls you to go to hell? That makes sense?
Wow.
You gonna go to hell, your child is an Israelite, but his mother is another nation. How's that working out for you?
Right.
That didn't even work.
That doesn't work, period. That shouldn't work
for the child.
It wouldn't work for the child either, because the child is gonna be fatherless.
Wow.
Shouldn't do it all around. And again, the child isn't an Israelite. The mamzer is mixed. And the text says, and a mamzer can't come into the Lord's congregation. Can't come in. That's why God told Abraham, send away Ishmael. Right. He's a mamzer. Right. And the other ones by Keturah. Yeah. Sending them away, they mamzer. They're not a part of what I'm trying to put together here.
Because they would have been accepted first if they
definitely would have accepted first. That was nothing wrong with that.
So, but then he allowed, Most High allowed Manasseh and Ephraim to go.
He didn't allow Manasseh and Ephraim to go.
No, he didn't.
Manasseh's father had the birthright. Remember, Reuben lost it, right? And it went to it goes to Joseph. Joseph, sons, it says, went to his sons. And because of the birthright factor, they were redeemed. The only reason why they're still here, they'd have been gone too. If their father didn't have the birthright, the redemption clauses in the Torah, they would have to be put away. Unless you can prove that their mother comes out of Abraham's family. There are stuff out there that says that she comes out of Abraham's family. I want to be clear. There's stuff out there that says she comes out of Abraham's family. Right? But we ain't going there. We gonna go the Torah route. But don't think we can't go the other route and show that their mother didn't come out of Abraham's family. We can go that route too, so don't get it twisted.
So she's still like a Shemite? No, she
only a Shemite. She comes out of Abraham's family. One of the descendants comes out of Abraham's house. Because that's what the Most High was dealing with. Right? So Jacob to go marry one of your mother's brother's daughter, still dealing with the house. Yeah. Right? Rebecca comes out of the same house as well. That's what we were dealing with. Right, let's go back here. We're trying to get Psalms 119, 105. We want to answer that question right quick. Then we wanted Psalms 119, 105. All right, we got Psalms 119, 105. Go ahead.
Psalms 119. Reading that Psalms 119. The chapter?
105.
Psalms 119, reading that chapter 105.
Verse 105.
Reading that verse 5.
105. 105. Psalms 119, verse 105.
Psalms 119, reading that verse 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet.
You see, thy word. What Most High spoken, right? Thy word, right? Not just the last week we brought out where it says in the beginning was the word, right?
No.
The beginning, the word was what?
With God.
What was the word?
Oh, the alphabet.
The alphabet,
Come.
right? Thy alphabet, the pictograph, is a lamp to my feet, right? Listen, the pictograph, this thing is made up of animals, right? Pictures of tents
Come.
and body parts.
Come.
These are body parts all here, that's here as well. All right, so you have animals, you have body parts, and you have external signs and stuff. Everything you see in the creation, right or wrong?
Right.
Everything you see in the creation is the spiritual. Again, this is not all the pictures either.
Right.
This thing is missing.
Right.
There should be about 28 here.
Because
Should be 28 here.
we don't have a guy in
How we know he should be 28 here? Because the language that's close to the Hebrew language is the Ugaritic language.
Okay.
That's close to this language.
Okay.
And the Ugaritic language gets how many letters in it?
28.
28.
Come.
This Hebrew language is also a sister language to the Arabic language. It has in there how much letters?
28.
28. So we know this is missing some language. It's missing some letters here.
We
The other language, that sister language to it, they have 28.
Wow.
Why wouldn't this one have 28 too? It's missing. It ain't 22. We got 23 because they found the Gaian.
The guy in come.
Right?
Come.
So it's missing 5.
Wow.
We know there's more here. But that's how the Most High made everything. You can see it. It's there. So that's why it says there, thy word, meaning thy alphabet, is a lamp to my feet. Something to show you which way to go. This is what the Most High uses as a blueprint to create everything. This is how you're supposed to be walking, right? Go ahead.
And a light unto my path.
And a light under your path. Show you the way to go. Without light, where you gonna go? You don't know, you can't see where you go. You need a light.
Off a cliff.
It'll fall off, right?
Come.
So you need the word, right? So you need the alphabet, right? You need the word. What's the word again? We know it's Christ. You need Christ, right? Christ is the lamp to your feet. He's that light to your path. He's the one that's going to show you which way you need to go, right? He becomes the example that you follow.
On a straight path.
Right. He's the light. It all goes back to the pictograph that the Israelites saw after the Most High spoke the 10 Commandments. And this is what he actually saw, was what they saw with the pictograph. And so then when you heard it and saw it, now I need to put it in written form.
Wow. Wow.
Now I need to put it in written form.
I can see this lighting up in my head, man.
This is what's happening at Mount Sinai, bro.
Wow.
Huh. And he even said this. Can we get Exodus? Let's go back to Exodus.
I'm still there.
Exodus 34. We confirm that that's what it is. We can read this one here. And get the right scripture. Exodus 34 and 27. Exodus chapter 34 and verse 27. Who got that?
Exodus chapter 24, starting at verse 34, starting at verse 27.
Yes.
And the Lord said unto Moses, write thou these words, for after the tenor.
Tenor, what is tenor?
Come.
Tenor is something that's spoken or written or both. Tenor, something spoken or written. So after something that's spoken or written, go ahead.
Of these words,
what?
I have made a covenant with thee and with Israel.
With Israel. See? Maybe he spoke it, then he wrote it. That's the word tenor right here.
Ooh.
That's what he's saying.
Ooh, that's good.
Tenor is something I made a covenant with them, meaning I spoke it and or wrote it.
Okay.
This is what we have here, right? Go ahead.
Verse 28. And he was there with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights, and he did neither eat bread nor drink water, and he wrote upon the tablets, the words of the covenant, the 10 commandments.
See? God wrote upon the tablets the words of the covenant, the contract, which is what? The 10 commandments. The same thing that he spoke, that they saw the pictographs for. Then he put it in written form for them. He made a contract with them. This is an everlasting contract. This is an everlasting eternal life contract. Once you're a part of this, if you die keeping this, you're going to come back. You're going to live again, because you're going to live forever. As we brought out a couple of weeks ago, right? They died under the contract of his eternal life contract. So this is what they saw. Clearly, this is pictographic Palio-Hebrew that we dealing with here. At worst, it's Palio-Hebrew. If it ain't pictographic, it's at worst, it's Paleo-Hebrew. That they saw or they're dealing with up there. It is clearly not no box script. Yes, sir.
Can you explain to us what would happen if we was looking up and seeing the box script and don't know it?
That don't resemble nothing.
That don't even make sense.
That doesn't make no sense.
Wow.
Right? Like the oral tradition tells us that first God wrote it in the box script. And when Moses broke it, then he wrote it the second time in the Paleo script. How dumb is that? Why would God change it?
He don't change.
It's how the Lord changed not. Why would he change scripts though? Why would he go from a box script to a Paleo script? That's going backwards. Right? Because as they understand it, they had the Paleo script first, then they went into Babylon, and they came out of Babylon with the box script. Yes, sir.
Doesn't paleo mean ancient?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, ancient. Oh, yeah.
So why would the box script come before the ancient script? Oh, yeah.
He doesn't.
Okay.
But this is what the Zohar, said with the dumb stuff, right? We have certain people that believe that nonsense, like Zion Lex believe that, right? Doesn't make no sense whatsoever. We can't prove it. Just because the Zohar says it, the Zohar isn't nothing for you to go take what they say to be true. They're not the Zohar isn't a measuring stick. That's an oral tradition of men which the Messiah was vehemently against. Go ahead.
Our grandparents used to own a thrift shop, and they had a lot of ancient, like just old stuff in there. And I was interested when I was watching the show, and they called the stuff in there paleo. And I was like, wow, why are they calling it paleo? And then she said the word ancient and or antique. And I'm like, wow, okay, so that's what all this means.
Yep. Ancient, old stuff. All the way back. That box script, come on, man.
And he pushing that box script too.
And he ain't telling you all about that box script. That box script is off, is wrong, there's a whole bunch of mistranslation from that box script that he's not telling you. And he ain't. I don't think he himself even know. He himself even know, right? And I showed you guys one. I think it was last week or something. I showed you one that was wrong with the word son, right?
Come, the S-O.
Yeah, the S-U-N.
Oh yeah, the S-S. Yeah, S-U-N.
Yeah, the S-U-N. That's completely wrong.
Because it feminized it, right?
It makes it son because of vowel pointings.
Come.
It makes it that because of vowel pointing. You know what I'm saying? Which is completely wrong, which is off. And we saw what it actually really meant. We went to the sister language Aramaic, showed that it's really servant.
Come.
What is supposed to be. So he not gonna tell you he ain't gonna tell you any of these things about that box script. And the only reason why I deal with the box, because if we're in captivity, I go into captivity under another nation, right? I come in with my Hebrew, but the lingua franca, meaning the lingua franca is the language that most people are using. Or the lingua franca is the language of the empire that you're under, right? So when the empire is going to force their language on the rest of the people, are they not?
That's right.
So you go over there, you come with your Hebrew, like that ain't gonna work here. We don't speak that. We don't deal with that. Every legal document and stuff is written in Aramaic, right? You're gonna do business and whatnot, get stuff done, and contract. All the contract is written in Aramaic. You're gonna have to conform to that if you want to continue to do business, right? To survive. Remember, you came into captivity,
right?
So you have to adapt. So they adapted to that. So it logically, if they adapted that language, they're like, well, we might as well bring our commandments or laws and our books into this box script as well, right? So their scribe, their priest, they are now working for the empire. They're going to bring it over into the box script. It says Ezra. Ezra is working. He's working for the empire. How many are working for the empire?
Wow.
The king gives Ezra the stuff for the temple.
Wow.
How does he know the emperor to give him the stuff? Because he's working with him. So he comes and he takes the Palio-Hebrew and turns it into the box script. This he transferred to the box script. But even the scribe, they were like, man, well, listen, we're going to leave the Most High name in the Paleo script. We see this in the Dead Sea Scroll. Most of it has, that's how it has. It's a box script, but God name in the Paleo script.
Yahweh.
Yeah. Then we come to the Hasmonean dynasty. Hasmonean dynasty was like, man, we go back to the Paleo script. Right? They were like, no, Paleo. So then you had a mixture of it going on into Hamashiach Yahweh Shai's time. Right? And I showed you Christ was speaking Hebrew on the cross. I brought that out. Because he was speaking Aramaic. No, he wasn't. He was speaking Hebrew. Because he's quoting Psalm 22, which is in Hebrew. So how is he speaking Aramaic, quoting a Hebrew psalm?
Wow.
Doesn't make any sense. He's speaking Hebrew because he's quoting it. And we know he's speaking Hebrew because he says Eli, Eli. Right? And the people say he calls for Elijah. That's how you know he's speaking Hebrew, because you can't get that from Eli and he's talking about, he's talking to Elijah. They understood what he was saying is they called him for Elijah, who was a Hebrew prophet, which Eli is a Hebrew name. It's Elijah, Elijah. That's what he's saying on the cross. Then in Mark, he's saying Eloha, Eloha. Eloha, Eloha is Aramaic. There is no way you can get Elijah out of that. And there again, they said, he's calling for Elijah. That's how you know that they have changed the text. They changed it.
Wow, that's good.
They changed it again. Because there's no way that people are going to get Elijah out of Eloha.
No.
Can't get that out of it. They would never say calling for Elijah if he said Eloha.
That sounds like you saying hi in
something that's
Hawaiian or something.
But again, that's why you don't study the language. You don't know these things. These things go over your head. You don't catch these things.
Oh, that was a good catch, all right. That was a good one.
Alright, from there, let me stop sharing this. Let me tap into the paleo real quick. I showed y'all this yesterday, but I want to put it on. Let's put it on camera so we can see.
Mm-hmm.
So they can see. Put this up. So this is the Moabite script here that we have. We have the Moabite, we got the Moabite script here. I want to just read about 5 lines of it. We can see here. The reason I want to read is because to show you that we have our name correct, and for the most part, we have the Messiah name correct, because they claim that we have Christ's name wrong. And we also have our name wrong, Israel. That it's supposed to be some kind of Yitzrael. They claim to say Yitzrael, and some say Yasha'al and all that. Well, let's see what this says there. So in the Moabite stone, it's going to be about 5 lines, roughly something like that. So we have Anka. This is Anka. This is a Ka here. This is I am. And then we have Mashai, which is Misha. Ban, son of. We have Kamash, Ka again. Then there's something here that's missing. Couple of questions. Kamash. Then Malak is king. It'll be king of Moab, Moab, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have then you have the pictograph Da. Hada. Then you have Yabanya, right? Ban is son, right?
Your son.
Or the son of, right? The son of. Then you have Abaya. Ab is father. Ya, suffix makes it my father. The son of my father, right? Malak again. This is Ka. Malak the king. Son of my father, the king. Io is over, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was over what? Moab again. Moab. It was over Moab. Over Moab. Then it says Shalash na. Shalash is 3.
Okay.
But the na suffix makes it plural. It then becomes 30.
Okay.
Shalash na becomes 30, right? So he's over Moab 30. This is what? Shot. This has to be years. This is how they say years. 30 years. This is logical. But we say year differently. We say shana or shane, right? Year. They would say shaf. Right? So that's 30 years. Right? And you have this is a wa. Banka. Right? And his son, right? Ka. You got Ka or possessive, right? His son. Malak again. The king. King again. Then you have Taya. Don't know what that is there. Taya. Then you have Akar. This is after. Right? Something after. Right? Then you have Abia. Right? Ab's father. After my father. Right? This is my father. After my father. We have Wa again. We have Wa Aisha. Wa Aisha. Right? Wa Aisha is Aisha is make. Right? And make or made. And make or made, it says ha ba maf. Right? And made the bamaf. Bamaf is speaking of like a high place. Some kind of high place. And he made a high place. Right? Then you have a za'at. Za'at is this. Right? Something in our Hebrew, za is this. But in there, za'at will be this. And he made this. Right? Then you have la, which is 4. Is is prefixed unto this word.
Okay.
Is prefixed unto this word. La is prefixed unto this word. Right? And you have kamash. Right? So he made this la for
5.
kamash. Right? This, right, this high place was made for la kamash. Right? That's their God.
Okay.
We know it in English, we have it in the English in the Bible as chimos.
Okay.
But they have it in the Hebrew as kamash. But this is chimos. Right? But by vowel pointing, it will be chimos. But just plain pictograph, it's kamash. Right? We've seen it right here. It's kamash. And then we have this right here is a kwa. So it's a ba kwa ra kaf. This is the place. So I whatever this place is, this is what it's called. Okay. Right? Ba kwa war kaha. Right? This is what it is. Whatever that place. Then you have ba. Then you have the mas again. Don't know what this is. Right? Then we have a raya. And then there's some letters missing here. So we have ya, something missing here, and then the word ends with shad. Right? And when we look that up, the scholars say this is salvation. That's Christ's name. If this is Christ's name, then we know Christ's name begins with a ya. And then we have it here end with a shad. So what's missing here is hawa. Ya, hawa, shai. See?
Yeah.
So we know we have Christ's name. At least we have the first letter and the last part correct. Listen, how you got to get Yahweh Shah? Right here in the Moabite stone, salvation ends with a Shah. Yeah. Remember, because the Arabs, when they found out what this thing was, they were trying to get rid of it. They broke it up in pieces and tried to burn it up, and they tried to burn it up. But the guys found it and put the fire out with some pieces. So they pieced it back together again for the most part. So there's some part they couldn't piece together again. And that's why you see certain part of it's missing right here. But I believe what's missing here is Hawa. Yahweh Shah. Christ's name. Right? Then we have Kam. Kam here. Yahweh Shah Kam. Then we have Ha. Then we have Ha. Shai. Na ya. Ha Asha Aina ya. Hasha Aina wa. I've not found what this is in Hebrew yet. Again, I'm still going through it. And then we have king again. Right? Right? My call. I'm sorry. My call. This is my call. This is ma, ka, and la. My call. Right? This is my call. This is ma is from and call is all. From all. Right? So this sounds like it's some kind of delivered. I would say this sounds like this sha'ai. When I see sha'ai in here, it brings me back to like salvation, save. Right? So it's like something he's saying that save me or save me, right? Then from all. My call is from all, for sure. I'm gonna write about this. This is something to do with save. Save from all. Then you have ha, shala, kana. I can't find this in Hebrew, but I would assume this is something to do with
Enemies,
logically. Something me from all my enemies. Wa come. Don't know what wa come is, but something again with the enemies, right? From my enemy, then you are and come. Wa come, right? We kind of go back into maybe all of them or something like that. Then we have ha, ra, na yum. Now, yum. Don't know what this is either. We're about to end it off though. And we have Bakal. Bakal. Right? Ba is in all. Bakal. In all. And we have our Ma. Rasha.
Come on, Shah.
Shana. Ayah.
Oh,
Sha'anayim. This is
no, Ayah, right?
Ayah.
Come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shana Ayah. Right? Sha'anayah. Couldn't find this. I'm gonna find it though.
Come.
Then we have Imra.
Imra. Come.
Imra is in the guy in the Bible who we call Omri. King Omri,
Okay.
the Northern Kingdom. King it's Omri.
Okay.
Right? They pronounce it as Imra. Imra. Right? Imra, Yah. Then we have what?
Malak.
Malak again.
Come.
Omri, something king.
King.
And then we have our name right here. Yah, Shah, Ra, La.
Come.
Yarsha Allah.
Come.
This is our name, Israel, right here. This is how our neighbors in our script, Paleo script, wrote our name.
Wow.
Here it is right here in the script. Yah, Shar, this is connected right here. This is Shar, and La.
Separate. Come.
There's no yits right here. You only get yits out of here if you use vowel pointing. Plainly, this would be Yarsha Allah, just as we're saying it today. And why are we saying Yarsha Allah? Because we know, as I played the video 2 weeks ago, or was it last week I played the video, where the scribe that came from the land, they preserved it and they have a superlinear above the line vowel pointing. And anything that's above the line vowel pointing, it makes a strong A sound at the end of it. So all of their consonants has a line above it. Above the line superlinear vowel pointing, everything will be ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na. All of it is like that. That's above the line vowel. This is what scribes, this is what they have, the ones that came from the land. That's us. This is what they preserve. They don't have Masoretic vowel pointing. They only have superlinear above the line vowel pointing for their consonants. And that's why we saying this is Ya, Sha, Ra, La, Yarsha Allah, because of what they preserved and tell us, and that's our people that came from the land. And I played the video again last week or week before I played the video. So we know we got this correct.
So he is the power?
Huh?
He is the
Yah
power.
is he, Shar is prince. Allah is God.
He's Prince of Power.
He's a prince of God.
Prince of God.
Right?
Prince.
Even in our sister language, Arabic, they call their God what?
Allah.
Allah. Right here. This I and this La is Allah. Allah isn't, that's not his name. The Arabic God name is Allah. That's a title. They don't know his name. Ask the Arabic guy.
Even the Arabics, the sister language don't know his name
They
neither?
don't know his name. They call him Allah. It's a title. Allah is like saying president or officer. That's not his name. His name's not Allah. Doesn't make no sense. Allah's a title.
Then they come with the Akbar word.
Tell him come with the Akbar. Tell him give you a name. Tell him stop giving you a title. Say Allah's a title, bro. What is his name? They don't know his name. We know our God name. We brought it out after Yahweh. We know his name. His name is Yahweh. We know his son's name.
Yahweh Shai, come.
And I'm showing it right here in this script.
Come, yeah.
We know we got our name, we got his son's name, and we got down to show you the Most High name last week in the video. Those are the three important things we got correct. The Father's name, the Son's name, and our name. And I'm showing it on the walls. I'm showing it on the walls in the 9th century BC.
Wow.
Irrefutable. This is before the vowel pointing even came into existence.
And these are Hebrews too.
And this is our script. Let me clearly. I'm not using no Egyptian Menonetta script like Diane was using. Make it dumb. I ain't gonna say that another nation in another language is saying our name correct. Did I make it?
Especially that don't like it.
Especially they don't like us. It makes more sense that another nation that's using our same script, that use our name, would be closer to how we would call our name. Because they're using the same script as us. Palio-Hebrew. And I'm showing it right here. It's Yarsha Allah. No vowel pointing. They cannot say what we're saying. They can't say what we're saying is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If they're saying it's wrong, it's because they're guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Vowel pointing is a guess of how something pronounced or was pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot say we're wrong here. Especially with above the line vowel pointing, shut them up.
Mm-hmm.
That scribes preserve. That says this is how you pronounce these letters with a strong A sound.
Mm-hmm.
Irrefutable. Right?
So what is this one right here?
Which one?
That letter next to the
This is a Ra?
Yeah.
That's a ra.
And what is this one then?
That's a ka.
Ka.
That's a ka. That's how they write the ka. Like a Y. Right? This is
Ba.
ba ka la. Bakala. This is how they write that.
Bakala.
Bakala.
how it looks
Buckle up.
on the regular, how it looks regular, like,
The ka,
yeah. Where's it at on there?
right there. On the edge of the thing. You know, yes, go up. No, on the edge.
Right here?
No, on the edge. On the right edge, the right side.
Right
That's
here.
the ka.
Okay, that's the car.
That's the ka.
Car line.
The ka was this. The palm of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's the palm of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So
What
that's
you
how,
seeing what you're seeing is from the side.
yeah,
That's a side view of this. What you're seeing is someone's hand like this.
yeah,
These two things in the middle would be fingers.
yeah.
These are 4 fingers like this.
Oh wow.
Without the thumb.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a palm of a hand. This Yah, that's not a hand. I'm understanding it's part of the hand, but the Yah is the whole arm. Okay. It's the whole arm. Okay? It's from here, from the shoulder, from all the way down to the hand. That's your Yah. It's the arm. It's the whole thing.
Okay, I can see that.
It's the whole, it's in the pictogram. I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah, the Yah is the arm. Because you don't use your hand to work, you gotta use your whole arm to work.
Right.
Armstrong.
Tony.
And what you getting? Yeah, the Yah. So I'm trying to see if we don't have it in this not I don't see it in here. No, this is it right here. This how they tell the Yah right here. This is the Yah. Yeah, this is the Yah. This is how they do it, like this is how they write it, but this is the Yah. Alright, so we got up to line 5 to Israel. I'm stop right there. Again, I'm finished translating this all the way down. Right? So we gotta go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's a lot more here to translate. I'm gonna finish translating it again. As you can see, I can read it. I can translate it.
Come.
If I can do 4.5 lines, I can definitely do 17.
Okay.
This is not going to be hard for me to do. I can already know what it's saying already. A bunch of stuff you look familiar already. I can still all this stuff. Look at it. This is hard. IO right here. When I'm done with it, I'm gonna bring it all up. We're gonna just go through the whole. We're gonna go through the whole thing. We're gonna go thing. Yeah, we're gonna get this down. We're gonna read the stuff off these walls, and we're gonna show them that Lashawan Kodash never died, just multiplied.
Hey man.
Right? We don't know what we're doing here. Go back to what we're doing.
Mr.
Stop sharing that.
Dr. Zion to Zoria.
How design them? They're supposed to be the one of it that should be doing this. They're still coming ISU BK. They should be the first one jumping there. Yo, no, this is what it is. Anyway, matter. I'll put it down for us.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. No big deal.
They ain't ISU, they ain't really ISU BK, and they.
Hey man, they quiet on the set, bro. When Zion said all that stuff, they didn't even do a video to refute what Zion is saying.
General Yohana told him, nah, brother, just, it really, we don't really speak that Hebrew, brother.
Yeah, but
I mean, let him go ahead and have his fun.
which one of y'all know that Palio-Hebrew, brother?
Come on.
Nobody. All right, we can leave it alone then. We ain't gonna say nothing. You gotta be quiet.
And we're gonna go make Katazar study. Go on back there and study Katazar.
Sorry, y'all, make up something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
You should have
Maybe
seen
something that we
Zoriak gonna let this. They had a video up to Zoriak gonna let this dude with a chinchilla fur coat make a fool out of him.
Yeah, but we not listening.
Uh-huh.
He think he just go in any situation and use his brain and win. He think he's smarter than everybody else, you know. Don't let him fool you. He think he's smarter than everybody else. He gonna sit up there and say I'm just a servant and all that. No, you think you're smarter than everybody else because you go into this dialogue with these people unprepared. You think it doesn't matter what they bring up. I can just kind of go into my brain and I'm gonna trick them.
Yeah, my book
You
of
going
tricks.
unprepared, which is ridiculous. We talk to the person first. What are we discussing, bro?
Mhm.
All right, let me get prepared.
Mhm.
Because he prepared.
Mhm.
You're the one that's not.
Mhm.
And you trying to wing it.
Mhm.
And this becomes the issue and the problem.
It's becoming, you know, it's becoming, because every time you go on these platforms, it's becoming a sideshow.
Yeah, it's
a sideshow.
out of order.
Because you see the one where he was on there with them white boys and had them Santa Claus
Mhm.
and had the other dude at the end of the table with the Kwanzaa and all that. And then they didn't have coppers on there. They look like a sideshow.
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, that's all it is a damn sideshow. He just on all these different platforms and them don't make no sense what he's talking about. And I'm like, why you, brother, your thing is go on back home and start doing your oil, body oils and your butters. That's where you need to be. Stop trying to go on anything shows making a fool out yourself. That's exactly what you're doing. It's a sideshow. And your honor need to talk to him, but your honor just want that money. I go, brother, we need money, brother.
All right, let's go from there. Let's get to Ecclesiastes in the Bible. Ecclesiastes in the Bible. I don't think you ever did this book before.
What's that?
No. But it's time to get to it.
From the top,
Come.
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1 from the top. The words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem.
Right. So that's got to be Solomon. Right? Here he's called himself the preacher, son of David. He is king in Jerusalem at this time. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, vanity of vanities, all is vanity.
Oh, he's saying, oh man, is worthless. Right? Vanity is something that's either worthless or it's useless. Uselessness of uselessness, or worthlessness of worthlessness, right? All meaning the majority of it is worthlessness. Go ahead.
Verse 3. What profit hath a man of all his labor which he taketh under the sun?
Yeah, question, right? What profit does he have? What's the profit? What the profit does he have for the labor under the sun? All this work and what's profit?
Storing his treasures in heaven.
Nah, these are vanities.
You work and you get a paycheck, and it really after
To pay
you
rent.
really go so far with it.
Come.
You basically working and give it to somebody else,
Come.
pay your bill and stuff they have. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he's saying all of this, but again, this is all prior to Christ.
Mm-hmm.
It's all prior to a greater understanding of living the law, statutes, and commandments, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the profit of a man of all his labor to take upon the earth that's just working? Right? This is all void of being in the covenant of the Most High. So if you have that, what's the profit? You just work.
Mm-hmm.
You have nothing to look forward to.
Nothing.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever.
Right?
Mm.
Is that how it's been going
Mm.
for thousands of years? Yes, sir.
You know, that's Christian's favorite verse right there.
Ah,
One generation passes away and another generation comes, but that's their favorites. That's
I thought it was John 3:16.
that's one of their favorites.
One generation passed away and another one coming.
Ecclesiastes, word Ecclesiastes. What's this verse? Chapter 1.
Come on, verse 4.
Words Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 4 is always on my mind. One generation passed, because it was in a TV show called, you remember the Boardwalk Empire? It came on HBO. And it goes into how the prohibition and all these gangs, like Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, all of them got started. And they had something this New Jersey, but they had this one dude, this brother that played this guy named Dr. Narcisse. He was kind of like he was a dope peddler, but at the same time, he was supposed to be part of Marcus Garvey movement, and he quoted that scripture. And then at the end of it, when they were walking out of the church, and then Bugsy Siegel and Miles Lansky sent somebody, Bugsy Siegel, and gunned him down in front of the church after he quoted the scripture. But that's their favorite.
So one generation passed away and another generation come, right?
Yeah.
But the earth's still here. Been here since the Most High made it. So it's a cycle.
Back to dirt.
Back to dirt, just a cycle going on, right? Go ahead.
Verse 5. The sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose.
Right. So this is speaking of our vantage point. This is a vantage point. To us, look like the sun is rising and look like it's setting. But it's not rising and setting. It's going in a circle. It goes so far away, you look like it's setting because it goes behind the horizon. So you don't see it no more. So you think it has set. But it hasn't set. It's lighting, it light to another country over there. They have it morning, you have a night. It's going in a circle. So it ain't rising, it's not rising up and setting. Literally, when you see it every day, it only does that through the season. In the winter season, it's the higher. Summer season is real low as it gets hotter. But that's the only rising and setting is done when it comes to the seasons. But the day-to-day stuff, now it doesn't do that. But then it also goes back to where it started from again. And we know that'll be in the east. Right? Sunrise in the east and then sets in the west.
Sunrise and sunset.
And this is the circuit. This is the circuit of the sun that it does. Right? Can we get the precept? We get this precept here in Psalms 19. Psalm 19, verse 4-6.
Psalms 19. Says Psalms 19 was
Psalm chapter 19, verse 4 to verse 6.
okay. Okay. Psalms chapter 19, verse 4 through 6.
Come.
Their line is gone out through all the earth.
The line is going out through all the earth. All right. Go ahead.
And their words to the ends of the world, in them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun.
For a tabernacle, so in them he set a house for the sun. Right? Their line is going out through all the earth. So throughout the whole earth, there's a line everything follows and goes through. Right? And the word talking about the stuff in the heavens. Stuff in the heavens, they're speaking in signs, right? The stuff in heaven speaks in signs, right? When the sky look like it's gloomy, right? You say it's going to rain. It's a sign. It's speaking to you in signs. You interpreting the signs, are you not? That's what it's pictograph again. Everything is pictograph. You look at something and you determine it. This is how man been doing it for years. You never do with no box script, bunch of nonsense. Got to be a picture or something.
Huh.
And you interpret the picture to understand. And the pictures, like you said, paints 1,000 words. You interpret the pictures and turn it into words. The words is to the end of the world. So everybody in the world pictures these things and interpret them. It says, in them have he set a house for the sun. Right? That goes back to the zodiac. The zodiac goes to the sun goes through these zodiacs every 2,000 years. Those are the houses that it goes through, the tabernacle that the sun goes through. Right? Who's reading?
Me.
Go ahead.
Verse 6.
5.
Verse 5. Which is as a bridegroom coming out of the chamber and rejoicing as a strong man to run a race.
That's what the sun is doing, right? Which is as a bridegroom coming out of the chamber, right? Is happy. The sun is happy to do his job, to shine, right? And rejoice as a strong man to run the race. The sun don't get dim unless something comes in front of it, right? And the sun never got dim unless something was in front of it to block the light. It's got the same strength that it always has. It didn't get weak. It's as a strong man, right, ready to run this race. Go ahead.
His going forth is from the end of heaven.
He's going forth.
The heaven.
It's at the end of the heaven. He starts way at the end from the east. Right? Does a ball have an end? A ball don't have an end. Something that's flat does. Goes from the end of heaven. Go ahead.
And his circuit unto the ends of it.
And his circuit meaning his circular to the other end. So it's going from like this. One end to the other. Right? Go ahead.
And there is nothing hid from the heart thereof.
The heat.
The heat thereof.
Nothing hid from the heat of it. See? It hits everything. The sunlight hits everything. Nothing is hidden from the heat of it. It goes from one end of heaven to the other end. The sun, it hits everything.
Wow. Like a rainbow format?
Huh?
Kind of like a rainbow
circular format.
So.
Circular format. So what it's doing, it is going around the edges. Right? The edges are the ends of it. It's going around the edges of it. Right? But what happens, while it's going around in the edges of it, it's also going up and down. Right? So when it goes up, what happens when it goes too high? The edges ain't gonna get sunlight because it's too high. The lower it is, the light spreads out farther. The higher it is, right? You with a flashlight. The flashlight, the high, right? The higher it goes, the light gets smaller. The lower it gets brighter, right? So when it goes higher, part of the edges don't get light. And we see this consistently because in Antarctica, when it's wintertime, in a certain month, I forget what month it is, they don't have no sunlight for 30 days. Fact check it. Because it's too high. It takes 30 days for it to come back down again where they can get light again. It goes up too high and it comes back down for 30 days. Then they get light again.
And that's on the edge, the edges.
Yeah, Antarctica, yeah.
They're missing the light.
It's on the edge.
Wow.
Antarctica is not in the middle or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
Like it's on the edge.
Con. Yeah,
the whole edge of it is Antarctica.
Yes.
It's an ice wall.
Yes.
All of it around the edge is Antarctica. That's why they tell you they don't want you to go there.
Wow. You'll be seeing the same thing the sun sees.
Same thing we say.
Wow.
But they tell you that there's no sunlight there for 30 days. You can Google it, they'll tell you, but how is that possible on a ball? It's not possible on a ball if the sun is shining on it. And it's spinning. Especially if you say it's tilted on the axis.
Come on. Some magic going on in there.
If you tilt it on the axis, right, you would say, well, listen, the tilt, brother, the top part won't get no sunlight, but the bottom part will it not? So the bottom part would have sun. That's not what it is. The entire bottom of it wouldn't have no sunlight for 30 days because it's so hot. Not just part of it. And that's exactly what happened. The entire edge of it doesn't have no light. And they don't want to show you that. Anyone can confirm that. We ain't winning.
Yeah.
Go to the edges when they don't want you to go to the edges. You would see
Oh,
clearly that there's no sunlight there.
It's all
On
blocked.
30 days.
It's
All the way around the edges, follow the ice wall all the way around. It's gonna take you in a circle all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want you to follow it because you don't know. It'll take you in a circle.
Mm-hmm. You'll be right
They
back
think you be
where you
following it because if it's in a ball, you follow it, you should go off the ball, right?
Right. Yeah.
Well, you don't go off the ball.
Mhm.
You continue to fight the ice wall. You see ice wall all the way around. You going around, and you find out you come back right where you are. You put a flag where you are and go around. You will see you come all the way around back to your flag. Wow, you following the ice wall because that's where we're on.
Mhm.
People don't believe this stuff, man. But it doesn't matter what they believe or not. You know what I'm saying? Is what can be proven. We know we're not on the ball. I need someone to show me someone living on a ball. I have not seen it yet.
There's a white boy that used to come on my Facebook. He believed the earth was a ball. And I
And
had,
we living on a ball.
and so I had, what I did, now I had shared a flat earth picture and my cousin liked it. And then he comes on talking about the earth not flat, it's a circle. And blah, the earth is a ball, whatever, end of debate. I'm like, bro, I'm not debating. Let me get off my damn page, man.
You know, did I say that little dumb stuff, end of debate?
Mhm.
How does it end of debate? Because you said something. Because you said something, that means it's over. You're not nobody.
Mhm.
You're not a human being like me. I'm not taking your word for it.
Mhm.
Please explain to me how does your gravity, right,
Mhm. can
can hold all this water in place, but it can't hold a balloon.
Yeah, we got
Explain.
helium in it.
How does the balloon just fly right up? You said gravity's holding us down, he said. It's holding human beings down to the earth.
Huh.
But it can't hold a balloon down, right? We're heavier than the balloon.
Mhm.
Explain.
Mhm.
Please explain that.
Right. And drops of water don't float off into space. We got a whole ocean out there.
How does your gravity hold all that water up top?
Mhm.
Wouldn't it logically flow all the way down?
Mhm.
Because water levels itself?
Come.
The entire bottom of the earth would be underwater.
Mhm.
Everybody that Trump bombed, they would have died a long time ago. They've been underwater.
Mhm.
In Venezuela, that's South America.
Yeah. That's at the bottom.
They'll all be underwater. If we was in a ball,
Huh. Yeah, because they would be going around the rotation and down at the.
he had to bomb them with a submarine. That's the only way he had to bomb them with. He couldn't bomb with no planes.
Wow.
So again, we know we're not on no ball because again, come on, man, it's ridiculous. At this point, it gets ridiculous, right?
Mhm.
And again, they can't refute that in the early 1900s they were teaching the flat earth in the schools. That's documented.
Mhm.
That's documented. They were teaching that in the schools in the early 1900s.
Mhm.
So explain that.
Yeah, it was an Indian map maker that changed it into a ball.
Okay, so again, I mean, simple questions you can refute it with. Simple question. Like, if we on a ball, just go outside, get a basketball, throw it in the air, right? They say we're going 3,000 miles an hour. If you throw the ball in the air, the ball should land where you at. Nowhere in your vicinity. Just throw the ball in the air. Because then you'll still spin it, because you're on the earth. The ball is in the air. You should spin away from the ball. You shouldn't see the ball no more, but where the ball go in the air, it shouldn't come right
What
down
if
where
you
you are.
throw a ball, I mean, what, the football players, when they throw their ball straight, when they throw that football,
Now you gotta throw it in the air.
they got to throw it in the air.
If you throw it straight up, because remember you're spinning, you're on the ball, right? Go to a merry-go-round that goes around and throw a ball in the air to merry-go-round. See, you're gonna land where you at. It ain't gonna land where you are because you were spinning out of place. It's not gonna land where you are because you're moving. Those are simple tests to show you that that's a lie. And please show me a plane landing on a moving surface. Show it to me. That's, I mean, a surface that's moving 3,000 miles an hour. Not a surface, that's something that's going kind of slow. But something that's moving 3,000 1,000 miles an hour. I miss you a plane land on that. Plane land all day, every day at the airports, all over the world. They all be dead. Can't land on nothing moving that fast. That don't make no sense whatsoever.
That damn big
For real.
slips off the one.
You can neither take off or nothing like moving that fast.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Either.
Oh yeah, it'd be
Can't take off on
that
that thing
thing.
moving that fast. The plane couldn't get off the ground. The plane would crash a long time ago. The G forces were spinning would turn the plane over. By the time it hits something, the G force hit it over. I'll knock it down.
You can tell when it be gliding and when they getting ready to go down, they takes that glide and then it just be doing like this. And they just
Never be able to land or nothing like that. They can barely land on stuff that's stationary. Right or wrong.
Yeah.
They can barely even do that. Something that's stationary, they can barely land on something like that. We gotta line it up correctly. They're telling you, you gotta line that plane up. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah,
you gotta line it up correctly on there on that airstrip perfectly. If you misalign a little bit enough, it's gonna crash. You gotta be perfect alignment when you land. That thing cannot be moving when you land on it. That plane gear is gonna smash. Those are just simple examples that we know we're not on something as a ball, man. Come on, man. Y'all need to cut this foolishness out, man. Please stop it. All right, let's go back to Ecclesiastes chapter 1. And we're now reading verse 6. I don't know who was reading.
I'm still reading.
All right, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 6. The wind goeth toward the south.
Does it not?
Come.
Go ahead.
And turneth about unto the north.
And it comes back and goes back north again. Go ahead.
It whirleth about continually.
That's what the wind does. Go ahead.
And the wind returneth again according to his circuits.
According to a circle or a cycle. It's a cycle. Everything is going through a cycle. Right? Everything is going through a cycle. Or life going through a cycle. Live, die, cycle. The wind comes, hurricane, it's all going through a cycle. That's what they call a circuit. Circuit is a cycle, right? Go ahead.
Verse 7. All the rivers run into the sea.
Is that correct?
Come.
All rivers run into the sea. And the way that the rivers get full again is because the clouds take the water from the sea and put it back on the land. And then it flows back out to the sea. Go ahead.
Yet the sea is not full.
The sea isn't full. Right? Go ahead.
Unto the place from whence the rivers come, thither they return again.
From where they come, they return again. Right? The rivers come from the ocean. And it returns back again. The clouds takes it and doesn't. Bring it back again.
It's just like us. So ashes are ashes, dust it does.
Yeah. Cycle again. He bringing out cycle. So he's saying, wait a minute, oh man, everything going through a cycle, right? And what's the profit here? You're just gonna do this. You're gonna come, you're gonna die. Then we're gonna come out, we're just going through a cycle. So what's the profit? It's just a cycle. That's all it is. It's gonna continue to happen. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 8. All things are full of labor.
Are they not?
Come.
This can be read to the lazy people. They think things happen just by, I don't know why they think things happen. You got to work. All things are full of labor. They don't understand their own body, how much labor is going on in their own body. Have your heart stopped beating? Because if it did, you would be dead. It's full of labor. It's constantly working. So is your kidneys. So is your liver. All those things are constantly. If they stop working, you're dead.
Your
It's
organs.
as simple as that.
All your organs gotta work.
All of them, and they constantly working. The minute they say, "Oh man, we finna chill out," you finna chill out. Box. That's what they have to do. They stop working. All things are full of labor. Go ahead.
Man cannot utter it.
Man can't listen. You can't even begin to utter how much things is working. Man can't utter it. You can't put no number on all of that. Go ahead.
The eye is not satisfied with seeing,
Isn't that true?
Come.
Always want to see more. Go ahead.
nor the ear filled with hearing.
The air ain't full with hearing, still want to hear more. Right?
Wow.
Especially the nosy people.
That's true.
They want to, it doesn't matter what they hear, it's like they want to hear more.
Tell me more.
Like, man, there's no more. Nah, there's gotta be more. They dead. That's the end of it.
Dang.
What's after death though? Yeah, they want more. Go ahead.
Verse 9. The thing that hath been is it is that which shall be.
Right? The thing which has been there is going to come back. That's what shall be again. The thing which has been is that which shall be. Go ahead.
And that which is done is that which shall be done.
Right? That which is done is that which is going to happen again. Go ahead.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
There's no new thing under the sun is referring to the cycle it's been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The cycle isn't new. It's the same cycle. There's no new cycle under the sun. You think there's a new cycle under the sun?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same cycle that's been happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the verse is saying. It ain't saying it ain't nothing new because iPhones are new. That's a new thing, is it not? There ain't no iPhones back in this time. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Helicopters, nuclear missiles, none of that was.
Yeah, it was, well, they're trying to say that the Egyptians had hieroglyphic helicopters.
That's ridiculous, bro.
I'm like,
Bunch of foolishness.
yeah, they had hieroglyphic.
If they had helicopters, they would never lose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They would never lose. They lost plenty of wars.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They lost to David.
Mm-hmm.
You think David can beat a helicopter? David? You think he beat a helicopter? David? Can't beat no helicopter.
They try to
lost.
missiles and bullets and everything else on them with that.
Yeah. He'll lose. He learned helicopter and all that. Then he gonna lose. If he had helicopter, then he must have guns. Right? If you have a helicopter, then you have guns.
Right.
Right? You have something like a missile or something.
Like gunpowder.
David don't stand no one stand a chance against you.
Mm-hmm.
You would have lost. Everybody would have lost against you. No one can beat you as God, but anybody else you'd beat. Easy.
They would have stopped Alexander and them from coming in.
Like Alexander who? Who? I'll send a couple of choppers over there and handle him and his whole army. He said, what is that thing that's flying? It's a flying magic.
Flying magic.
They call it the flying thing. There's no new thing under the sun. I'm talking about there's no new cycle. The cycle is the same. We just read in verse 9. That thing which has been is the same which shall be. That which has that which is done, that which shall be done. It's the cycle. So there's no new cycle. Please show me the new cycle at. Is there a new cycle in there? I don't see it. A new cycle? No.
So the only new cycle that was to come about was Hamashiach Yahushua.
Then a new cycle. You mean talking about someone dying?
No, Hamashiach Yahushua birth.
Or how he came?
Khan.
That's not a cycle though. That's a one-time thing. Yeah, it's a one-time thing. That's not a cycle. Right? And especially in this time when Solomon is talking about, specifically to his time, there ain't no new thing. Right? I can say that there's no new thing in my time if it's from my time going backwards. Right? Right? I never said that there will never be no new thing. That's not what he says. He said there is no new thing under the sun. So he's saying from his time, going all the way back, he can count, there is no new thing under the sun. Right? Now what's ahead of him, he can't really speak on. Right? He can't speak on what's ahead of him. Right? Unless God showed him, but that's not what the statement is saying. It's for his time going backwards, right? And for the most part, it's consistent even to the future time. People have been living and dying since Adam, right? And it's still happening to this day. That have not stopped.
Circuit's still going.
Right? The sun is still doing the cycle. We read about the sun, the wind, all that still been doing the same thing. All that has not changed. All right, go ahead.
Verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new?
Yeah, is there anything? Right? Again, he's speaking of his time going backwards. He ain't speaking of nothing. We get confused, right? He's saying right here anything and instead it's new. In his time, this would be an accurate statement. If at his time he said that, people are gonna say, let me see. Nah, ain't nothing new. Nothing new. Today, you won't say that today.
Wi-Fi.
You won't say that today because they're constantly making new things.
Come.
So you got to understand the statement is set in a particular time frame where it belongs to. You got to put it in a timeline to make it accurate, right? That's how you understand the book. Unless he was prophesying it, and that's different.
Right.
That's not what he's doing. He's making a statement for his time. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? Go ahead.
It hath been already of old times, which was before us.
See, of old time, which was before us, meaning your past, before them. So he's speaking of something, again, that's before them. Ain't nothing new thing up to his time. It's all been there. All right, go ahead.
Verse 11. There is no remembrance of former things.
There's no remembrance of former things, right? When you die, you don't remember former things. You come back, you don't remember. Go ahead.
Neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after.
Right, with the whole thing that shall come afterwards, right? So when you die and you come back in the reincarnation, you don't remember who you was in your past life, right? When they asked John the Baptist if he was Elijah, he said no. So you Elijah? He said, no, I'm not Elijah. And we asked Christ.
He said, yes.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's Elijah. That's him.
Wow.
That's him. Christ said he was. Christ knew who he was. Right? Christ was given that full blast of the Holy Spirit. Right? That'll be the only way you can know something from the forward path. Unless the Most High will give you that spirit to give you that remembrance, to put it back into your head. Yes, sir.
Speaking of the Holy Spirit, some brothers said that when they dealing with that, when they going up against the virgin birth, they said Christ didn't fully become Hamashiach till the dove came down on
the spirit.
The spirit.
Come.
So, but that's what they use to say, well, he's, to justify that coming through sex thing, that he was just an ordinary man, but then when he came, got baptized and the spirit came down, that's when he became the.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I don't know if they would say he's an ordinary man. I wouldn't say he was an ordinary man because he's called the Word of God. I don't know no ordinary man is the Word of God. Right?
Yeah.
The alphabet. Is that ordinary?
No.
Is the Word of God ordinary?
Because I heard brothers say, well, man, y'all making him out to be a demigod or something like that. Because they thinking that comes from like Zeus supposed to have mated with a mortal woman.
Right.
So they thinking that's what this Christ story is about, then.
Well, it's similar.
Similar.
Except for the whole sex part. God had sex with Mary. That didn't happen. But as far as him being, because Christians say that. They say he's a half God, half man.
Yeah.
Right? The scriptures say that is. He's God and he's also man, right? They say that. So, they try to scare you. You trying to be a demigod? Yeah, to some degree, he's a demigod. Yeah, because he's God and man. Right? And the text calls it the same thing. Then we are called gods, right? And are we men too?
Yeah,
So are we demigods?
Yeah.
You gonna look at it like that? Yeah.
I mean, God calls us gods too.
Yeah.
So,
it's a scare tactic. Right? Trying to say when you say demigod, you're trying to say he's pagan and all that. No, we're not saying he's pagan. But the definition is he is part God, part man. Right? Christians say he's fully man and fully God.
Right.
Okay. You still saying he's two things. Anyway, you try to slice it.
I don't dispute that one either.
Whatever the thing we learned from the virgin birth, there's no argument. Mary was a virgin. They can't argue that. She said she was a virgin. So stop. We're not arguing that no more.
Right.
The argument is, did he come through sex or not? Right? But the woman was clearly a virgin. I know they're not arguing that point.
I mean,
I just know they're not arguing that
just
point.
the word, just the part when she said, "How could this be?" Says, "I know
not a man." So we know she's a virgin. And we're not arguing the virgin. We're talking about the birth, how the virgin got pregnant. That's what we're arguing now. How the virgin got pregnant.
And she's blessed and highly favored.
So we know that the angel told her how she's gonna get pregnant. The power of God gonna come up. That's what the angel said.
Come upon you.
So we have our answer right there.
Right.
So in other words, you saying the angel's lying, which then you saying the Most High lying. If anyone say an angel of God is lying, a righteous angel, then you saying God is lying. Because that information comes from God. That ain't come from that angel. He ain't telling you nothing from him.
Right. He's a messenger.
He's a messenger. He's relaying a message. So if you're saying he's lying, you're saying God is lying. That's what you're saying. I would tread lightly when it comes to something like that. Pump your brakes, get them fixed, tweak, whatever you need to do. We oil them. It ain't gonna end up good for you. I know that. Calling God a liar. No, I wouldn't do that. Go ahead.
Verse 12. I, the preacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem.
We know that's Solomon, the preacher. Again, not a Sunday school preacher. He went up there, and the Lord, and the Lord said, Solomon was not doing that.
He helped Gilligan
Get an island. If Solomon was doing that, he said, "Hey man, he possessed." Exorcism or something. Get him out of here. The king possessed right now. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven.
See, so Solomon is focused on, I'm trying to figure out everything under the sun, right? I gave my heart, meaning my mind, to seek and to search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. Go ahead.
This sore travail hath God given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith.
Right? Isn't that what it is down here? You guys are trying to figure out things, why things happen, why this, why that. You constantly occupied in trying to figure out why this, why that, how this, how that, all these different things. So Solomon was occupied in the same thing as well, right? Go ahead.
14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
He said, man, all this is vanity and vexation of spirit. And the end of this is going to vex you, right? You're going to get mad. You can get upset, right? But all these different things that Solomon is speaking of is everything that is outside laws, statutes, and commandments. See what I'm saying? He's taken upon himself a trial that God never tell man to go do. I want to figure all of it out. When did God say do that?
Wow.
When did God say I need to go figure everything under the sun? I ain't tell you you're gonna do that.
Wow.
Because you can't do that. Who can do that?
How much, yeah.
How much y'all wish I knew?
Yeah. You don't know that.
You don't know when he's coming back. We don't know what else he don't know. We don't know what else he don't know. He constantly said the Father is showing me things. So he's learning still. Right? He's still learning.
Wow. Wow. Now just pause right there for a second and let that sink in.
He said what the Father he showed me, and I follow what he does. So that means he's telling you when he was here, I'm still learning. I mean, he's still learning.
And the Father does not learn.
No. He knows everything. That's what I'm trying to say. We just don't know just how long the Most High been there. That's why he said, "Listen, I always was." People can't comprehend that you always was. I was always here. You was what? always here.
That's deep.
There wasn't a time that I wasn't here.
Mm.
I was always here.
Mm. Mm.
Like, man, you yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he wasn't always here, then who's before him? He's got to stop somewhere, right?
And don't stop.
He got to start somewhere. And the only start it can be is someone that's always been there.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot have a quote unquote beginning.
Come.
Wouldn't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't make no sense if the Most High had a beginning. Wouldn't make no sense.
Come.
If he had a beginning, then there's something more powerful than him that created him.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta find out who that is,
Mm-hmm.
right? And find his beginning. And then you just constantly going, whose beginning and his was ridiculous.
Right.
Where's that going to end at?
Ancient of days.
So
Years. No
if
such thing.
If it had a beginning, I mean, it have an ending too.
See again?
If it have a beginning, I mean, it have an ending.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
But the Most High have neither.
Mm-hmm.
They have no beginning and they have no end,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or Ecclesiastes say there is no beginning and there is no end.
Mm-hmm.
There is no such thing. There's no such thing when it comes to the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
He has no beginning and he has no end. That's Esau. Listen, I'm telling you, this what we hear in this country, this Western way of thinking, this is the problem. These ancient people know of the cycle we're reading about. They know of the cycle, right? So plenty of times when these guys go to war, they ain't really tripping about dying. They know they're gonna come back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They know they're gonna come back. So they not, you know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to do like Esau, trying to find fountain of youth and all that crap. They ain't trying to do all that. He's like, man, listen, we're gonna get old, we're gonna die, you're gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
We know what it is already. We ain't tripping about none of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So either I'm gonna live a good life, I'm gonna live a bad life. I'm gonna live a bad life, I'm gonna end up dead. When it comes time for me to die, handle your business, bro. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When you read in the book of Judges, I think it was Gideon, he caught these two Midian kings or Ishmaelite kings. And he told his son, hey, follow those men. And his son was too young, his son didn't want to do it. Right? And the two kings said, hey man, go ahead, follow on us, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't afraid to die.
Mm-hmm.
They said, go ahead and do it. And I'm reading, I'm like, what? Y'all want him to do the young man to kill y'all? And then the way they say it, the way you're reading it is like, they like, yeah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Just handle it. We lost the war. We supposed to die. Don't worry about it. Do your thing. We gonna die and come back. Let's go. Yeah, you holding this stuff up.
Wow.
Really. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it over with, right? They didn't view it as no big deal like that. When I'm reading it, I'm not viewing it when I'm reading it. People didn't view it as a big deal like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we read in the Maccabees where they said, you're going to kill us for eating pork. There ain't no pork.
Mm-hmm.
So how your business?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to die in God's covenant. We know we're going to eternal life, right?
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't like tripping like that. Like, yeah, we're going to have pain right now, but we know we're going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
We know that. We ain't tripping like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't looking at death like they look at it today. I think they kind of overdoing it, really.
Mm-hmm.
Crying their eyes out, like, relax. If the person believes in Christ, they just falling asleep. They sleeping. They're not dead. They just asleep. They're going to get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you have that mentality and that kind of understanding, then it's not painful like that to you. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man, no, we're going to see him again. Relax.
Right.
Relax. We're going to give him his nice burial.
Mm-hmm.
His spices, we're going to put him in there.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to see him again. Relax.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
We got to get back in our commandments and laws and focus on that. But we're going to see him again. Relax. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'm never going to see him again. No, sir.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need to get over sad about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You just departing for
Just departed for a while. Yeah, I mean, you missed the relationship you had, the time you talked with him and all of that, different things, he and she, whatever it is. Yeah, so you're gonna mourn for a while, right? The Bible said about 30 days, you know what I'm saying? But then you move on from there because you understand, hey, I'm gonna see that person again. right?
Mm-hmm.
That's your mentality, that's your faith, that's your belief. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you move on. Because if not, then then your life goes another way.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Turn from the straight.
You get off of your track that you're supposed to be on, that you need to be on. Right? To get to the kingdom and get eternal life. You gotta get back on your track.
Straight with.
Yeah. Yeah, some people take death too harsh sometimes. Right? And again, the scripture tells us life and death belongs in the hands of the creator. He determined these things. It's really out of your hand. You know what I'm saying? So if you believe in the creator and if he decided and determined that that's what he wants to go down, then you have to go ahead and respect that. Okay, hey man, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? The Most High determined that the son gonna die. Did he not?
Yes, he did.
We gotta respect that, do we not?
Yes, we do.
But you gonna say you what? You don't like that? You disagree with the Most High?
It don't matter if you do or not. It's going his way.
I'm saying it's just done to disagree because you don't understand. See what I'm saying? You don't understand what's happening. Because if you did, you'd be like, oh, I see what you're doing. Right? Because if Christ don't die, who's dead?
All of
Israel.
Israel is dead. We're done. We're done.
But the whole world would have ceased to exist at that point, right?
No, Israel. Because we
Just-
would have broken off
just
the
Israel?
Yeah, just he died for who?
Israel. So wait. So the rest of the Gentiles would have been living in peace without the Israelites around?
Yeah, they would have been here. Once I would have started another nation.
Started another nation.
Yeah.
Like removed.
Like he did back then. Remember, he drowned everybody, right? And he started over again with Noah. Did he not?
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, well, hey, my son didn't die for them. Okay, let's clear him out. Let's start over again. Let's go to another nation and find somebody else. And then let's do it. Right? That's what's going to happen.
I mean, always at the end and there is a beginning, you know.
Well, he had threatened to do it in the wilderness. He told Moses, step aside, let me kill these people out there and erase them and start over with you. Is that what he was saying in there?
Yeah.
You don't start over with Moses. It's just as simple as that. Listen, God ain't going to, I'm not going nowhere. I'm still going to be here. God's the one going to go somewhere, not me.
You keep messing up, keep breaking contracts and all kind of dumb things. I told covenants, contracts, blood cut. And if you keep doing it, I'm gonna keep doing you in.
You the one gonna get you the one gonna in the end gonna get the short end of the stick. You the one losing at the end, you might as well just comply. So I mean again, it's all about the God said, you don't know me. My people have not known me. You see what I'm saying? Right? Abraham wasn't tripping about his death. God told him, you're gonna die and go back to your fathers, right? When time came, what did they do? Gathered up. Right? Jacob told his children, hey, come on, let me bless you. I'm gonna leave. I'm about to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? God don't told him, hey, you're about to get out of here. He blesses them. And right after he blessed them, what? He got out of it. Right? It wasn't like a harsh departure. It's a peaceful departure, right? Died in peace. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you really want. That's all you really want is a peaceful departure, right? But it's even better if you know ahead of time you can get your stuff in order.
Get your
right?
physical house.
Get everything in order, get your account, the money, give it to you, gonna give it to, give it to you, gonna give this to, you know what I'm saying? Distribute all you gonna go to, you gonna give it to. You know what I'm saying? And then you're sitting there where you're arguing over it. You gonna give it to, get your bed ready, you got your funeral service ready, your coffin, the grave site, all that, preacher pastor, all that set up there. Y'all ready? Okay, good, let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's why today people have life insurance and all that's set up ready to go. When you die, it goes into effect. You know what I'm saying? They come get you, dress you up, boom, 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 burial place, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle that has to happen. This is the point. After what Adam did, this cycle now has to happen. Right? Because what Adam did, Adam went and messed up the eternal life thing that he had, lost it, and he brought it to this. This is what he brought us to. Right? He brought us to something that's death. Right? Adam said death passed upon what? It says all men, right? We know that death passed upon the majority of men. So what he did, he started a death cycle. So it has to happen unless God himself intervenes with an individual and pulls him out of that death cycle. We're in a death cycle. Only God can pull us out, right? We saw he pulled out Enoch and he pulls out Elijah, right? Right? They came and got them. So God took him.
Right,
You got to take you out of that cycle. If not, you're gonna die. It's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? That is it. Christ said, listen, man, I'll die to bring you back to the life cycle, eternal life cycle. He said, but before you get to the eternal life cycle, you have to come out of this. You're still in the body of death. You got to come out of this. Right? You got to come out of this.
Flesh.
You got to come out of it.
Flesh and blood.
The only way you gonna come out of it one way or the other. It doesn't matter. You're gonna come out. But you're not gonna really see a death like they talk about going into a grave, something like that. If you're still here when Christ come out the sky and you're part of the body of Christ, then you're gonna get kind of beamed up and get that spiritual body without having to go to the ground. Right? So we are praying and hoping that we are that generation, that he's here, he comes, right? When we're here alive in this body. So we don't have to go down into no box, into no ground, or into no cremation or whatever they're gonna do. Because after you die, you don't know. You have no power over that after that. It's up to your family or whatever to deal with you after that. So you're gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we're hoping he comes in our lifetime. If he doesn't, hey, it's still all good. We're still going through the cycle that the Most High prescribed. The Creator prescribed is after what Adam did, right? And we all descendants from Adam. All right, who was reading?
I was.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. That which is crooked cannot be made straight.
Is that right?
Wow.
Esau is crooked. Is he not?
He's a crook.
He can't be made straight.
He's a crook. He's crooked.
He cannot be made straight. You don't believe me? Try.
Anything.
Try. Yes, sir.
Anything you try to do with this man, he will not get right.
Not gonna happen, bro.
It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. It will happen. You can be cool with him, down with him. Like I was telling you a while ago, you hang out with him, that eerie spirit comes over you like that, telling you, man, get away from these people.
Yeah. No, but listen, people when you say that, they think, oh man, you hating, you racist. Okay. Okay.
You find out.
I'll hang around them. I know what time it is. I've been around them for years. I work with them, did jobs with them, all kind of stuff. Been friends, cool and all of that, did business and all of that with them. And I feel the vibration. See, if you have that spiritual discernment, you ain't never gonna see it. You ain't never gonna pick up on it. Right? You never gonna pick up on it. But it's there. You can feel like the clear distinction between the two. And people are acting like they blind. Look at them. And look at you.
Wow.
That don't mean nothing. Because you saying that because you're denying what your eyes are looking at. You're denying what your eyes are looking at. That's what it is. If it looks different, then there's something different about it. How can it be the same as you if it don't look like you?
Wow, that's food for thought right there.
Am I right or wrong? You have woolly hair and ain't got stringy hair. You have melanin and then they don't have melanin for the most part.
Yeah, they look at you.
It's something different.
And when they high, they look at you like they can kill you. They can eat you.
Yeah, but I'm saying there is a difference. You are not the same as them. There's a difference, right? And all this the child of God is a bunch of nonsense because the scriptures is clear. They got the spirit of God, you're none of his. You have to be a child of God, you have to have God's spirit. Right? So you telling me they have God's spirit, right? So they come over here and they take the land from North American Indians, slaughter them, kill them, right? That's the spirit of God. And they're still doing it to this day. Have they stopped doing it? Let's start there. What if they stopped doing it? Are they still not shooting people in the streets now? Doing all kind of stuff?
Come.
Right? They would say, well, blacks are doing it. We're talking about the people who started it in this land. I'm talking about. Who you think put brothers against brothers is them? You don't believe me? Ask the old gang members that goes all the way back, and they'll tell you.
You can ask,
Yeah,
they still around too.
They'll tell you. They said, brother, we started this thing as a protection for the community. We wasn't fighting each other. It's the so-called white man started putting us against each other. They started it putting against each other, and then it started trickling down into some other stuff. But they started it, right? And then once you put that negativity in some of them, then it started to just, it's like leaven, a little leaven the whole lump. Once you have that, then it's gonna trickle down into the rest of them. And that's how it started. But you got to, they started it.
I mean,
People say, nah, do your history and you will see for yourself who started it. They started it.
you can still ask some of them old cats. What's that brother name? Palio-Hebrew, the older dude, Palio-Hebrew?
Yeah.
And them brothers, some of them brothers still living, the ones that start them old games, the Slossies, the Gladiators, they tell you that they was protect.
Yeah, it's about protecting the neighborhood from
the police.
That police, other than you had little white boys that come run up into the neighborhood doing stuff.
Oh
right?
yeah, the devil.
Trying to say they're having fun. You see it in some of these old American movies, right? There's somebody into the black neighborhood starting stuff.
The spook hunters.
We even see it in that movie, A Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In A Bronx Tale, that came into the black neighborhood starting stuff. Remember, blacks don't go to their neighborhood.
Right.
Period.
Right.
They the one came over there into the black neighborhood starting stuff.
And got burnt up.
He's giving you history right there with how it actually started. They the one coming over there starting stuff with us. We're protecting ourselves.
See, Robert De Niro movie, that was basically based on his childhood.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
He knew what was going on.
He knew what was going on. And that's all across America. That's how it was.
Wow.
The blacks stayed with blacks. It wasn't until they started coming to the neighborhood, they started to get protection with members, and you know what I'm saying. And then they said, "Oh, let's put them together against each other," and that's what happened to what we have today. If gang members as a whole understood that concept, that this white man is started it and have y'all hating each other, then y'all can go ahead and say, "Hey, well, let's kill all this nonsense, bro. Let's dead all this infighting. Let's dead all this right quick, bro." And they can dead all that too. They can dead it. They did it before. They did it in 92. They did it in 92. So they can't say it can't be done because they did it before. You got to go do it again. You just got to understand the mentality, man. This so-called white man, the enemy with Satan, he have y'all like, his job is to get rid of you guys and you helping them. Stop helping.
Yeah.
Wow. So all you got to do, stop.
And then when they did came together, the Bloods and Crips, Whitey didn't like it.
Nope.
He didn't like it at all.
Didn't like it.
He didn't like it.
He helped kick it back up again. Trust me. He was
even the Latinos were kind of like, damn, we should. They had a chance to join. You know, they had a chance to join.
But it's that hatred, that hatred for us, right? They're like, nah, we can't do that. Why not? Shut this all like that. Everybody can get along. They ain't got to worry about going nowhere.
Right. Wow. See how that would have took care of itself. Wow.
Go wherever.
And then they see the blacks and the browns getting along. Then the Asian gangs, the Samoan gangs, when it came, oh my God, Esau has been done with.
You don't like that. Yeah, he'd been done. He'd have been done. Because then all the money down here stays down here. It circulates down here, right? People are getting more houses and properties and different things down here. Right? Because we're very creative and innovative when it comes to things. Right? We created the automatic transmission, the stoplight, whatever. Some of the stuff we didn't invented, we supposed to be rich. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And we got more creating power too as well. It ain't done yet. We got much more stuff.
Wait till you see what we do when we get in the kingdom.
Yes, sir. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6.
Verse 15.
Con. And that which is wanting cannot be numbered.
Right? That which is lacking cannot be numbered. So there's a lot going on down here. Again, man can't do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's saying there's certain things that can't be numbered. What's crooked can't be made true. So he don't find all the stuff out. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's a vexation. You have to find out what he found out, right? But he's doing something. God didn't say go do that.
Mm-hmm.
God says, "Fear me
and
keep my commandments." Isn't that what he said? Go do? When did he say go figure out anything under the sun? he said go do none of that.
Yeah, them ladies help him come up with that.
Fear me and keep my commandments. That's what you need to be doing, and you're good. You're okay. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 16. I communed with mine own heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and have gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge.
Right. No one had more and no knowledge than Solomon. He got more wisdom than anybody. He said it right here was ever in Jerusalem before him. Right. His heart, his mind got great experience of wisdom and knowledge. Right. Solomon knew a lot of stuff. Anyway, it's done is done. I just was just thinking that it didn't go the way it went with him with these women. But it shows me that it don't matter how smart you are. If you don't discipline yourself, you don't fall. Right? Who was smart? I'm saying to myself, this guy is so smart. He should know that. Oh man, they're gonna trip me up. Women gonna trip me up. I can't be messing with them like that. They're gonna trip me up. You see what I'm saying? You so smart, you should know that. He's like, no, you're gonna trip me up. No, he didn't. Because he didn't discipline himself. Right? He ain't listening to the Most High God. God like stop messing with them women over there. Like they hot.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying?
He'll respond.
I know they hot. Discipline yourself.
Right.
They gonna trap you up. Plus, they're not of your nation.
That's deep.
And you're supposed to have one wife as well. You the king.
What if Solomon said, but you made him? I didn't make him for you.
I did make him.
I didn't make him.
And I told you what to do. I told you what to do. Yeah, I made them, right? And I told them to do something too. I told them to cover up. They ain't listening to me. And I told you, this is one of them. You ain't listening neither.
Wow.
You don't want to listen? Okay, don't listen. See what happens. You didn't listen in.
Wow.
We saw what happened.
Lost everything.
You saw what happened. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 17. And I gave my heart to know wisdom.
He gave his mind to know wisdom. Go ahead.
And to know madness and folly.
See, now when you want to go trying to find out everything, now you got to go deal with some things you ain't be dealing with. Now he want to find out what is madness, what is foolishness, what is that, right? So for you to find out what that is, you got to now
go do it.
Go do it.
Oh wow!
You experience it. You got to now go do some stuff that's madness. There's something that's foolish. You understand what it is. But the problem is with doing it, it can cost you your life. It can cost you many things. Right? Again, God never said we do this, but he wanted to know what it was. What is that? What's foolishness? What's folly? Right? Go ahead.
I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit.
That's also because it's going to vex you. Vexation of spirit. See, he's going through all these different things to find out what these things are. And he just vexing his spirit. Because madness, that's nothing. But if I know what madness is madness. Madness is irrational, right? When you're mad, you're irrational, right? When you're mad, people can't tell you nothing. You don't try to hear what nobody's saying when you're mad, right or wrong. So you irrational.
Oh.
You don't know what that is?
Illogical.
Folly is foolishness. You doing things that don't make no sense. You want to know what that is? Why you want to go do something like that? All you doing is vexing your spirit, like he's saying. It's a vexation of spirit to do these things. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's deep. Think about that for a minute.
Especially, listen, that's all happen. The people that are doing these things there, they only vex them their own self because they're going to get mad at the end. They're going to look back, man, I was just dumb. There was no profit in doing that.
Wow.
You did all that and said all that for nothing. Where did it get you? Nowhere. Right? You end up losing friends, you end up losing this, you end up losing that, and all kind of stuff going through all that. It ain't worth nothing. Now you mad. You're upset. And now you have to live a certain way without certain things no more that you once had. Go ahead.
Verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief.
Yeah, see that? Let me see what I have here in my notes. This is verse 18. Right? For in much wisdom is much grief. So there's a different, I don't have it here, right? Well, I can pull it up. So, because the Septuagint reads a little bit different, because I'm reading it and I'm like, what? Well, doesn't it make sense? Because I'm like, for in much wisdom is much grief. You said, no, you think you said to yourself, the more wisdom, the more happier, the more I know. Right? How does the more I know bring me grief? Because I'm saying to myself, I said, well, wait a minute. If that's true, then the most I know is everything. You would have more grief than anything else.
Wow.
Said that, but that ain't the truth. No one has more wisdom than the Creator. But is he sad? Is he grieving?
Well, he probably means to him. He sits outside of that, but everybody else.
Hey, but he said, in much wisdom is much grief. No one has more wisdom than the Most High. But he doesn't have the grief. Right? He's only grieved when his sons are not listening and he got to go punish them. But other than that, some say, that's why when I read certain things, I'm like, I would try to equate it, just put it on different levels to see if it fits. Does it fit with the Most High? Does it fit here? Does it fit there? I'm like, no, it doesn't fit there. So then now I got to go and get the Hebrew word and go back etymology and get some history because I'm like, that ain't making no sense. You see what I'm saying?
So it's the grief part.
It's the grief part. It ain't making sense. That's why other people that would read it and they wouldn't question it. I would. You see what I'm saying? Because it ain't making sense. Because I get a lot of wisdom. It ain't grieving me like that. I'm actually better off than I was before than my ignorance. Because if I was back when I was ignorant, I would have had more grief. Right? There's certain things I avoid by what I learned. You see what I'm saying? Making my pain less instead of more, being ignorant.
Like the laws, for instance.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it could be that he's it could be grievous that he has to punish us, right? Because
the Most High, young about.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what the grieving was in. But that if his children not listening,
right,
and now he have to go ahead and then whoop them.
Because I know what you did.
Yeah, that's the only. But it isn't not the kind of grief he's talking about. He's talking about grief from having much wisdom, not from disciplining your child. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, in much wisdom is much grief. Not making any sense. Right? So I go up with the grief. I have that grief, kahaz, right? Frustration, right? Production. Then I got Ephesians 4:26-27. It says mortification. I was like, looking at like mortification, the active, of subduing one's belief, desire. I'm like, okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Right? Now we're getting somewhere, right? So one of the definition is mortification. And much wisdom is mortification, meaning mortification is killing the stuff that's bad.
Okay.
Right? Subduing bodily desires.
Okay.
So the smarter you get, start to then subduing some of your desires and different things, right?
Mm.
Like if you had a thing where like you eat sweets,
Mm-hmm.
the more knowledge you gain about eating sweets is gonna hurt your body, get diabetes.
Right.
You then no, I can't do that.
Mm.
Cut these sweets out, right?
Come.
But it's the knowledge that you gain
Right.
to let you know I gotta stop doing that.
Right. Right.
Without the information, you're gonna continue sweets and be diabetic and mess up and end up die faster.
Insulin resistance.
Yeah. So the information is gonna not help you to quell certain bodily desires, certain things that's hurting you
Okay.
because of the wisdom that you gain, right?
Mhm.
So that's when I looked through it and I saw, okay, that would make more sense than grief, right? Because they see the word kahaz and they saying grief, but kahaz has many different meanings. And I'm like, grief doesn't fit here.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
That doesn't fit there.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Mortification does, right?
So it will be for in much wisdom is much mortification.
It must bringing your body to subjection, right?
Come.
Subduing bodily desires, right?
Come.
Which goes off with the 1 Corinthians 9:27. But then when I read it, then I went, we're gonna go now, I'm gonna read it. Then I went to the
You said 1 Corinthians?
yeah, but let me get out. Oh, and then I went and I got it in the Septuagint. Let's get it in the Septuagint, right? Where did I see? And doing this live, everybody can see. This domain is for documented. What? Here we go with this nonsense, man. See the nonsense here? All right, so we're gonna have. You're gonna have to then punch it up and see it, all right? Septuagint online. Let me get it online and see if I can do it. All right. It is when you get online and want to read what it says in the Septuagint. What is this nonsense? All right, let's see. I want to Septuagint. Oh my goodness, bro. That's the problem here. What is this? See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Septuagint online English. Okay, right here. Let's see if this one has it. Okay, we need to get Ecclesiastes,
Mm-hmm.
chapter 1, verse 18. Right here. This is what we in the Septuagint, this is what it says.
Okay.
Let me blow this up. Get one more. Nope, can't get one more. Right, so in the Septuagint, verse 18 reads differently. It says, for in the abundance of wisdom is the abundance of knowledge.
Wow.
Way more sense, does it not?
Yes, sir. Yes,
See that?
sir.
It says, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Right?
Let me read it again.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow.
Right. So the last part we have the same thing, but the first part is different.
Mm.
For the abundance of wisdom is the abundance of knowledge. That's true. You can have the abundance of wisdom without having the abundance of knowledge. Don't go together.
Right. Right.
So if you have wisdom, then you have knowledge.
Right.
Those will go together. Then the last part, and he that increaseth knowledge, then will increase sorrow. All right. So when we go off into increase sorrow, right? Sorrow is macabre, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the free dictionary, it talks about smarting. Smarting is an old English word again. Goes back into intelligent,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Brightness. So we're going off into it again. Him that is smarting. He's going to get an increased intelligence. But he that increased knowledge will increase intelligence.
Come.
This is what it is saying. Will increase brightness, right?
Come.
Having sharp or showing intelligence. Does that make sense? More better?
That's a lot better.
You ain't increasing sorrow. You'll be increasing intelligence. You're getting smarter. I'm not getting smarter to get to be sad.
Come.
Who does that?
Sorrow.
I'm not trying to get smarter to get sad.
So they'll know better.
So you know better, right? You more intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
That goes back to the phrase that they say, act like you know.
Come.
You know what I'm saying?
Come.
Yeah.
If you right, if you know better, you do better.
Come.
You know what I'm saying?
Know better, do better.
You do better. That's what this is about. This isn't about know better and get sad. No. Not what this is about. That wouldn't make any sense.
So,
So that's been the last part. Let's go back. So I'm just going here so we can again, this is how you really pay attention to what you're reading.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and get out the accurate translation of here, because they obviously translated this thing wrong. That don't make no sense. I don't know no one that increased wisdom is increasing grief.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, man, if that's the truth, man, we don't want no wisdom.
Yeah.
Right?
That's how that would work.
That's how that would work. That's how that would work.
Fun being stupid.
Like, yeah, keep that wisdom there, buddy. keep that to yourself. I have enough as it is already. What I'm dealing with. I'm trying to add to that. All right, let's go to chapter 2.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2 from the top. I said in mine heart, go to now, I will prove thee with mirth. Therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this also is vanity.
This is also vanity, right? This is also kind of pointless, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to now, right? I will prove it with mirth. I can enjoy some pleasure. And after you pleasure, then what?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of it, then what?
Mm-hmm.
What's after that?
Nothing.
You gonna do it again? Right, what Jay-Z said?
Do
it again. And after you do it again, it's gonna come to a point. One of these times you do it, something gonna go left.
Mm-hmm.
How long you think you're gonna go to? You can go to a club, take a woman home, and then kick her out your house, and that's gonna continue to happen. You know what I'm saying? The next day, we ain't gonna run up in there with a gun, and you ain't going. You gonna get shot. You gonna get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Women got feelings too.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna get you. So yeah, well, that's vanity, because that ain't gonna end up nowhere. You gotta be careful with the pleasure. So you want to get to the pleasure, and that's what we're dealing with. We want to get to the pleasure that's spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get to the pleasure that's spiritual, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one we're going to get to, right? Can we get a precept here? We get Psalms.
Mm.
Let me go here. 110. I think this is Psalms 110. Let's confirm here. Let me make sure this is it. Oh, this might not be it. And we gonna get it. You're spelling it wrong. Right?
What we looking for?
Say again?
What we looking for?
I'm pulling it up right now. Should be something that I would what when I find them be like, man,
I knew it.
what we going we gotta get this precept out of here. So we can get through this pleasure situation here. And this is what we need to look, this is what we need to look forward to. The scripture says, at thy right hand, there are pleasures forevermore. And it's in the book, and it's in Psalms. Oh, anyway, I know what, I gotta change this app, is what I gotta do. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Okay, I know where, see, I knew it, I knew it. I knew it, okay. Psalm 16:11. I just knew when I was saw it, like, oh man.
Yeah, I got it too. Psalm 16:11.
All right. All right, who got that?
You want to?
Gone.
Start at verse 9.
Psalm chapter 16.
Verse 11. I mean, verse 9.
Psalms chapter 16, reading that verse 9.
Yeah.
Psalms chapter 16, reading that verse 9. From the wicked that oppress me.
No, it's Psalms 16, verse 9. It must be in another Psalm.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Psalm 16, verse 9. Therefore, my heart is glad, and my glory rejoiceth. My flesh also shall rest in hope.
So that's someone that's dying. Their flesh shall rest in hope, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this only happens to you when you're dying and you're in lock with God, law, things, and commandments. You can die and rest in hope because you're gonna get back up. Go ahead.
Verse 10. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell.
See, you're not gonna leave your soul in hell, right? Gonna bring you back up. Go ahead.
Neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption.
That's talking about the Messiah, right? So this is David prophesying God is not going to leave the Messiah's soul in hell, neither shall he allow God's Holy One, the Messiah, to see corruption, right? So you're talking about, so if we don't see corruption, that means he resurrected, right? That's before his body started to decay. He resurrected, right? And that usually within 3 days, right? Because after 3 days, then it started to decompose, right? Go ahead.
Verse 11, thou wilt shew me the path of life.
So God's going to show the Messiah the path of life. Go ahead.
In thy presence is fullness of joy.
See that? You don't have full joy until you get into the presence of the Most High.
Wow.
See, you don't understand what that is.
Wow.
In his presence is fullness of joy. You really want to know what joy is? There's little stuff down here is nothing.
Wow.
Right?
Come.
In his presence is fullness of joy. Go ahead.
At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore.
See, at his right hand there are pleasures. At God's right hand, I want to know what.
Oh yeah, I want to know what that is too.
Pleasures, it says forevermore.
Wow.
See that? When Christ went back up, he was told to sit on his right hand. Ooh. Right? Christ after what he did, he get to have some pleasures forevermore. See what I'm saying?
See, now, Gorilla Hebrew never read this verse.
No.
Because he said you don't want to go to heaven if it ain't no women up there. Nah, man, you need this one right here.
Right. God's right hand is pleasures forevermore. Yes. That's what you want to understand. That's spiritual pleasure. Right? That's kind of pleasure where you don't have to get on clean. Right? Ooh. You ain't gotta get dirty, nothing like that. Stay clean. Right? And it ain't for some seconds. You know what I'm saying? Longer than that.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Right. That's good.
This is what you want. You
trying
to go to heaven and get
that
at the Most High's right hand. That kind of pleasure. Because I always wonder, like, I love the angels. You know what I'm saying? The angels have pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we don't know what it is. You have a clue that there's pleasures there, though.
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah, so gotta get that, man.
This pleasure should have you smiling right now. It's like, man, you know that's better than anything.
And only a few gonna get that, man. Right? Give even more incentive for you to push forward and want to go to experience that.
Where'd you just go?
Went back to Ecclesiastes.
Okay.
Chapter 2, starting in verse 2.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 2. I said of laughter, it is mad.
See, he said of laughter, so that's mad. Go ahead.
And of mirth, what doeth it?
And if you're happy, what is he really doing? Right? This is him going through his searching out things. And I think he's going mad sometimes. Sometimes reading, I'm like, he's saying some crazy stuff. I think he deals with madness right now. He's saying some crazy stuff. Wow. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 2. I said of laughter, it is mad, and of mirth, what doeth it?
Well, I mean, happiness does a lot. You know what I'm saying? Rejoice of the heart and the bones and everything else. It does a lot. Go ahead.
Verse 3. I sought in mine heart to give myself unto wine.
So he said, I'm gonna get drunk. Go ahead.
Yet acquainting mine heart with wisdom, and to lay hold on folly, till I might see what was that good for the Son of Men, which they should do under the heaven all the days of their life.
So he's trying to say which course should he go? Like going drinking wine, dealing with foolishness, right? What's good for the sons of men? It is life. I'm trying to figure out where should he go. Go ahead.
Verse 4. I made me great works. I builded me houses. I planted me vineyards.
Did a lot of stuff. Go ahead.
Verse 5. I made me gardens and orchards, and I have planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits.
Doing all kinds of stuff. Go ahead.
Verse 6. I made me pools of water to water therewith the wood that bringeth forth trees.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. I got me servants and maidens, and had servants born in my house. Also, I had great possessions of great and small cattle above all that were in Jerusalem before me.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. I gathered me also silver and gold, and the peculiar treasures of the king and of the province.
So he got silver, gold, precious treasures of kings and of provinces. So all of the empires or kingdom that was under Solomon, he got all their precious gold and stuff of kings that they gave to him. Go ahead.
I got me men singers and women singers.
He got men singers and women singers, real singers. Go ahead.
And the delights of the son of men, and the musical instruments, and that of all sorts.
Got all of that. Got vineyard, you name it, Solomon got it. He said, I got all of these things. Singing men, singing women, instruments, all kind of stuff. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 9. So I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem, and my wisdom remained with me.
And he still had his wisdom with him, right? He didn't lose it. Go ahead.
Verse 10. And whatsoever mine eyes desired, I kept not from them.
See, problem number one. Right? Right there. Right there. That's the problem happened to Adam and Eve. The fruit looked shiny. See? The sight. Whatever my eye desired, I kept not from it. So if you seen a bad one, a dime over there, you gonna go get her. He the king, he can do that. Go ahead.
I withheld not my heart from any joy.
Go ahead.
For my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my portion of all my labor.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
Wow.
You think it is?
We brothers at there.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 11.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do. And behold, I was vanity.
All was.
And all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun.
See, he did all that. He's like, man, he see what happened. He wasn't fulfilled. He wasn't satisfied. Right? It was all temporary enjoyment, then faded away. Then he got to a point where he didn't enjoy it no more. Right? It becomes, oh man, it's not fulfilled. I'm not happy no more. Right? That's what happened with a lot of men in relationships with women. Right?
Wow.
If it's a sexual relationship, it's gonna get boring quick.
Yeah.
And you think to fulfill, you're gonna go try to go get another new one, and then a new one, and then you don't know how to balance it out with the one that you with. Because you're too carnal.
Yeah, because that's what happened to my cousin Stephen. He kept getting women after women after women.
You're not satisfied because you don't know how to balance it. You have to be more spiritual and carnal in the relationship. And you gotta space it out with that person.
And then when he got married, and then it went worse. In 4 years and 4 or 5 years, it went bad.
Yeah, still carnal.
That's all he was thinking.
The carnal relationship. You gotta have two people. You gotta be spiritual, right? And understand when it's time you gotta separate from each other, and then come back together again, right? Paul talks about that, right? Because too much of that pleasure stuff is gonna mess you up. You gotta space it out. Like give yourself time to miss each other, so on and so forth. You can't keep doing it like that. You gotta space it out. Keep yourself more spiritual than carnal. Otherwise, your name is not gonna work. And that's the reason why the majority of marriages don't work. Right?
They don't give time to miss each other.
Yeah, they don't get space to each other.
Space,
right?
calm.
You can understand a little bit more why the Most High have the women on the period. Let's go put some space there.
Yeah.
Brother, not these days.
They don't understand. I'm just saying, it's a reason for everything under the sun. You see what I'm saying?
Con.
She's on, then she gotta get up on cleanness, so then they need to give you a space there. Right? But that ain't happening.
Not now.
Because they're not listening. But then again, they're doing that, they're hurting themselves because then they're unclean.
Con.
And then they open the Satan's attack.
Yeah.
They go out their house and they get in an accident and they're dead. And all that's happening to them.
Yeah, you don't have to be a genius to know that you need a break at that point.
Everything in moderation. You gotta.
It's just like you get a piece of gum. The goose, the sweetness, and then after a while,
The flavor run out.
it's gone. And what you do, you spit it out, you get rid of it. And that's what these relationships are, man. He just look at it and woman, man, I'm done with you. Get out of here.
Well, you need someone that's on the page you on.
Yeah.
They gotta be on the page you on that ain't gonna work. Right? If you on God, she gotta be on God. You can't be on God and she on Satan. It ain't gonna work. You can't be on God and she on the world. It ain't gonna work. I gotta get on the same page, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why he did all that. He said all was a vexation of spirit, and there was no prophet under the sun. This is the king talking. He got anybody you want, anything you want, he can get, and he's oh man,
All the same. Wow.
Nothing.
Wow.
Right? All that going out there in the world chasing money, clothes, women, right? To be flashy and all that. At the end of it, nothing. It's not gonna get you. Ain't gonna get you. You're going to the same place, a coffin, the lake of fire. Cause you were doing you, not doing the Most High in Christ. Yes, sir.
Well, this is Solomon, right?
This is Solomon.
Do you think he ended up making it in or
making what in?
To heaven? Do you think he goes to heaven?
It's Christ.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. No, because I'm saying like, yeah, Solomon did some stuff that
he needs to be whipped for.
Con. Oh, that's why he gets bruised. That's a Masya, I guess. So yeah, okay, kind of.
He make more sense.
Yeah.
You get to understand what Solomon was doing. You know what I'm saying? But again, these is all him growing and learning. See, this is him learning, right? If he gonna rule everything, then he got to be able to go through certain things to be able to become the ruler, right? So he has to the Most High will put you through these things,
right?
It makes you worthy to be over it.
Experience.
But he's gonna be over it permanently, right? He can become now that judge. He said, "Listen, man. When I was Solomon, I remember all that. When I was Isaac, I remember all that, right? When I was the high priest Joshua, when I was in the flesh myself as the Messiah, when I went through all of that, the whipping and all of that, learned all of that. The text said he learned obedience by what he suffered, right? And that made him perfect, right? So all that perfected him to what he is now.
So he got all the beatings from King Solomon to Joshua to Isaac, even
all the stuff he went through,
and it all went on Hamashiach. Wow.
Then he learned, and then that perfected him. Now he's perfected, right? He can look back and see, and all that experience, he's all that experience under his belt. You know what I'm saying? Cause no one can tell him nothing.
And
because look, he's been poor.
He's been rich.
See? All in between.
He's covering all angles.
Isaac, right?
No, he was poor when he was Christ.
Right? Oh, yeah.
He gave up all his.
He didn't have his lazy head. You know how it is to walk around and all that stuff, didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is to be poor.
And then he gave his riches up.
And you know what it is to not eat for 40 days and 40 nights. Who would have known that? Like,
no.
He does. He ate for that long. Right? He bared our sins on the cross. Right? Who's dying for a nation of people? Who? Where? Point him out. he went through levels of things no one else went through
Come,
like he did.
come,
Right? He
come.
deserved to be the king.
come. And he was that angel in the burning angel, the two pillars on the two clouds, the lit side and the dark side for the children of Israel was
You
in
talking about the burning, you talking about the pillar of smoke and the fire.
No, he was inside of that.
inside of
He
that.
wasn't there. He was inside of it.
Okay,
That's a vehicle.
but that's an angel though, right? That
He was inside of it. There's
Oh,
an angel inside of it. Yeah.
Spaceship.
Yeah, like a spaceship, a UFO.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he went through all these different things. He went through these different things, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Can no one question anything about him?
Come,
Right?
come.
He died for his people.
That's solid.
Greater love have no one that he would lay down his life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For his brother.
Mm-hmm.
He did that.
Come.
Did all that stuff. He deserved to be that. Can no one question him being at the top? Right? Because someone is a king, anyone can question, oh man, he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Right.
He never been through nothing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't out there to be poor. He had it good all his life.
Sound like
You know what I'm saying?
Trump.
How he know what I'm going through?
Oh.
He ain't been in my shoe.
Oh.
Right, Christ, I've been in your shoe.
Right.
I've been in some shoes you ain't been in.
I've been through it all.
I've been in some shoes you ain't probably never gonna go in.
Come. Ups and downs.
Ups
good
and down, all around.
Come.
Right? So we reading when he's here at Solomon again. This is all him experiencing different things and learning what it is to not listen to the Father.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go to listen to the Father to the point where when he comes as Christ, he says, "Oh, listen, man, now I got to listen to the Father."
Mm-hmm.
To the point where he was like, "Man, this cup can move from me." And Father like, "Hey, this cup can't move from you,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
This cup can't move from you.
Mm-hmm.
Got to endure this all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
You got to finish this out."
And it
Right?
pleased the Most High to bruise your house, Shah.
See, that right there was always something I always like. It didn't click until I got this background information about Christ. And said, why would it please the Most High to bruise his son? And I didn't get it at first for years when I was reading it way back in the early 2000s and stuff. It's not making sense to me. But once I learned this background, I said, now it makes sense. See, it pleased the Most High to bruise him because he's perfecting him. See, he said, no, I'm perfecting you. I'm happy because I know what you're going to become.
Wow. Wow.
And it clicked, ding! Now it makes sense.
Wow.
When you whooping your child, you say, no, I'm whipping you because I know what I'm trying to turn you into.
This is good for you.
This is good for you. You're going to hate me right now, but you're going to thank me later. You're going to be glad I whooped you later on. And that's usually what children say, that they say, man, I'm glad my father whipped me. I don't even talk about it. That was that story that person was told where he's saying that how when he was younger, his mom had him come in and out before the street light was on, where other children was able to stay out later. He said, man, my parents, I had to go out. I was mad, man. I was going up pouting and all that. I was going out the street, he like, come on. See, I was mad and all that. Some other children was out there. He said, but when I got older, I understood. He said, all those children that was out there, when the light came on, he said, they all in jail. And I'm not no more. I'm prospering. I got a house and all that other stuff. He said, man, I'm glad to come in that house until the light came on now. Now you see the reason why his granddad come in there.
Yeah, because all they did their whole life was run the street.
Run the streets. You end up in jail, end up in debt. He said, man, he said, I look back and said, man, dude, you know how glad I was to come in the house now. Now I saw what my parents was doing. I didn't see it then. I see it now.
My parents always used to tell me be in the house by before the street lights come on. It ain't because you're a punk or something. Your parents, that's the love what they have for you.
Teaching you discipline.
Discipline. And these other kids, I mean, I was 18, and I ain't 18. My mother still got on me because I was out talking to a girl and stuff. She said, where you been? It was 8, 9 o'clock I came home. She said, where you been? I said, I was outside talking to Shemitah. Okay, why you not home? I don't care if you 18, you need to be in this house because you know what was going on out there.
Right. Did she know you safe? You here?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about it's teaching you values. It's teaching you values, man. At a certain time, you got to get in your house. You just can't be out there broke wild. Because a certain time, it's the crazy hour. It's the wild hour. You know what I'm saying? You got to get away from that. Get in the house. You find that wild hour.
Happy hour.
Happy hour, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Right. So yeah, okay, go ahead. Who's you at?
Verse 11. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the world in their heart. So
Wait, what verse you on?
I'm Ecclesiastes. Oh, I'm in chapter 3, verse.
Yeah, you somewhere where else?
I was
like, what?
Oh, my bad. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 11.
Yeah.
Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do. And behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun.
Yeah. Again, people get robotic when it comes to price. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you tripping, man. He wasn't Solomon. He ain't had no sin back. You tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, no problem, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't gonna know. They're not gonna get it. They too afraid. They're too afraid to understand. Why it's so hard to believe that the Messiah is going through a learning process himself? Like we are going through a learning process ourselves. Why is that so far-fetched to understand? Right? Isn't he a son?
Son.
Right? And doesn't the scriptures say that he scores every son that comes to him? It says, if you are without chastisement, you're a bastard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he has to.
So why is he chastising Christ?
Because Christ is not
chastised for no reason. He chastised if he did something. Okay, he didn't do it as Christ, but when did he do it then? That's what the question is. And when does he do it then?
That's good. Yep.
Right here, Solomon is one of the things when he did it. He's going off. He's reading it. Right. That's how that makes sense. Otherwise, you're saying Christ, God is chastising his son, right? For no reason then. That don't make sense.
And he's pleased with it.
And he's pleased with it, bruising it for no reason. That doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make no sense. This makes sense. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 12. And I turned myself to behold wisdom and madness and folly, for what can a man do that cometh after the king, even that which hath been already done?
Right. You can't do nothing. What's he going to do after the king?
Nothing.
That's right. Nothing.
Nothing.
You can't even do what the king done did. Go ahead.
Verse 13. For I saw that wisdom excelleth folly, and as far as light excelleth darkness.
Then he understood wisdom excelleth foolishness, as far as light excelleth darkness.
Wow.
You still can't really comprehend how far light excelleth darkness.
Wow.
That's how far wisdom excelleth foolishness.
Because that's a direct opposite.
Right? And this sound way different than we talked about earlier about much wisdom is much grief. That doesn't make sense there. This makes more sense there. Wisdom excelleth foolishness. Because foolishness is what brings grief.
And light is a direct opposite to darkness.
Yes.
So that's totally far away from. Wow.
Go ahead.
Verse 14. The wise man's eyes are in his head.
Is it not?
But
see, hold on. Let's not skim over that. See?
Wow.
The wise man's eyes is in his head.
Okay.
See, he's comprehending and understanding with the eyes. That's where
in his head.
What eyes is in his head?
His mind.
His brain.
His brain.
His mind.
See,
his mind.
the wise man thinks with here, not this.
Right.
The dumb one here.
Come on.
You see that? The dumb one look at that woman. Oh man, she got a fat this and this. That's what he's doing. Not using this. The wise man eyes are here. Always remember that. This is where it is. This is what? This is singular. This is double. Have a single eye.
Spiritual eye.
I see clearly. The wise man eye is in his head. Go ahead.
Are in his head, but the fool walketh in darkness.
See that? A fool walks in dark. A wise man ain't gonna walk in darkness. Even when the light come up, right? The fool gonna say, "Nah, let's go out here and walk in when there's no light." Yeah, you gonna go bump your head. What happened to you?
Break it.
You gonna see where you going. And it could also be darkness, be ignorance. Majority of them is walking in a bunch of ignorance. They don't know. Go ahead.
And myself perceiveth also that one event happened to them all.
One event he proceeds as one event that happened to them all. Go ahead.
Verse 15. Then said I in my heart, as it happeneth to the fool, so it happeneth even to me.
Yep.
And why was I even more wise?
So why am I? If this one thing happened to both of us, then what's the point of me being smarter? Go ahead.
Then I said in my heart that this also is vanity.
This is vanity also.
Dang.
I'm smart, did all of this and all of that, and this dumb over here, but then we both dead. We both died. What's the point of me being smart?
Wow.
Right? We're gonna get to the reason. Where's the reason why? You know what I'm saying? This is all growing understanding, growing pains. Go ahead.
Verse 16. For there is no remembrance of the wise more than of the fool forever, seeing that which now is in the days to come shall all be forgotten, and how dieth the wise man as the fool.
Right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But what happens, the difference is then wise people, depending on what they did, are remembered. Right? Because it's what their deeds are then recorded. Right? But their deeds are going to be recorded according to how they're consistent with their deed. Right? Solomon is recorded. A lot of his deeds are bad. So he's remembered, but remembered in a bad light of how he went out. Right? So you're not looking at me, oh man, that's the example I want to follow. You're like, no, that's not the example I want to follow. Right? You might desire to have the riches and the wisdom he had, but at the end of the day, you don't want to follow what he did at the end with it. So wise men have to be consistent all the way to the end with their wisdom and don't stain it.
Right. Wow.
It's very important, because if they do, they're gonna say, oh man, he was, but then at the end he messed it all up. See, it looks bad. See what I'm saying? It looks bad. And then that's when they will forget you.
Right, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But if you consistent, they can always bring you up. Boom. Like even now, people bring up David, they're like, well, man, he started off strong.
Right.
But then at the end, he
withered up.
Right? So sometimes you remember David, but sometimes you don't remember David. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to go all the way through with it? Go ahead.
And how dieth the wise man as the fool?
They both have died. That's why it's more so on the wise man to be consistent because of his wisdom. for him to understand, to know better. We understand the fool. He gonna do something dumb, gonna cause him his life. But the wise man should be smarter and not do a dumb thing to cause him his life, right? He's gonna die, but he shouldn't die like the fool.
He should die a long life, longevity, and old age.
Right. And be remembered as such and pass down his wisdom, right? Go ahead.
Verse 17. Therefore I hated life.
So when he viewed it like that, he hated life. Go ahead.
Because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me.
Grievous unto him. Go ahead.
For all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
That's how he looking at it. Because all of it is vexation in spirit. Go ahead.
Verse 18. Yea, I hated all my labor which I had taken under the sun.
See, taking no pleasure in it.
Because I should leave it unto the man that shall be after me.
I should leave it unto the man that should be after me. Go ahead.
Verse 19. And who knoweth whether he shall be a wise man or a fool?
See, you don't know if your son is going to be a wise man or a fool. You say, I'm going to do all this stuff, build it up, but I'm going to leave it to someone that I don't know if it's going to be smart or he's going to be dumb. Because he might be dumb and lose it all just like that. Wow. I don't know who am I leaving it to. Go ahead.
Yet shall he have rule over all my labor wherein I have labored, and wherein I have shewed myself wise under the sun. This is also vanity.
Right. That's why it's imperative that you teach your son, and bring him up correctly, right, and show him. So he can continue in your footsteps. If not, then it's all in vain. It's all done in vain.
Wow.
You're gonna be sad. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Therefore I went about to cause my heart to despair of all the labor which I took under the sun.
Go ahead.
For there is a man whose labor is in wisdom and in knowledge and in equity, yet to a man that hath not labored therein shall he leave it for his portion. This also is vanity and a great evil.
Right. Sometimes the wise man does all this stuff and he ended up leaving it to some dummy. You know what I'm saying? And they have labor like he had. And they see this is also vanity and a great evil. You don't want to do all this building and everything else to leave it to someone, to some dummy.
Wow.
They're not going to appreciate it.
Esau.
What do you mean Esau?
I mean, because him having his birthrights, if he would have continued with it, like,
He didn't expect his birthright. Yeah, he didn't even want it. He didn't care to find out about it. He didn't care to find out about it.
But then he went to get the blessing.
I was reading where he didn't even get circumcised.
Dang. What? Wow.
It said when Esau came out, his father was afraid. He said because he's red. And that's blood. So he said if I was to circumcise him, he's bleeding already. He's afraid. So his father says, I'm gonna wait until he's like Ishmael age 13. Because back then it was either at day 8 or 13 when Ishmael got. So he said, I'm gonna wait till he get.
He was 13 when Ishmael got.
So he wanted. So as it wanted to wait till Esau was 13 circumcised. But Jacob had that instant circumcision. It came out that way, right? We don't know if that's true or not. You just want to make sure you explain. We don't know if that's true or not.
But it didn't say that they was circumcised in there. I mean, what you're saying, but
we don't know.
They had to been certain. I know Jacob, but
Jacob got to be circumcised. If he wasn't born that way, then he definitely got circumcised at some point.
But you know, Adam wasn't circumcised either.
Huh?
Adam
wasn't?
Was he?
Doesn't say. I don't know if he needed to be circumcised.
He had no belly button.
That probably happened. That happened after the fall.
Uh,
After the fall that happened. You know what I'm saying? But it says Esau didn't do until he was like 13. But when Esau was 13, he didn't want to do it. He refused to get it done. He didn't get it done. So at 13, he becomes a man, right? He had what they call today the bar mitzvah. You can choose. And he said, I'm not doing it.
Matter of fact, that makes sense with their little thing, they bar mitzvah. Why they have one and a certain size limit at 13. The last the Jewish people.
Man. Wow.
Now they supposed to do it at 8.
At 8, but they
supposed to do it at 8, but you become a man at 13.
Yeah, that's the bat mitzvah.
You can now choose for yourself at that point. If you didn't get it at 8, you can then choose to have it or not have it. Because now you're a man, you have to come up for the Torah. And no one forced you to do it. When along you on the appearance roof, not a man, you have to do what they say. But now you become a man, you can say, nah, I'm not doing that. So they said that Esau didn't want to do it, so then he never did it. Then he made sense. We'll be reading about him later on. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 22. For what hath man of all his labor and of the vexation of his heart, wherein he hath labored under the sun?
Go ahead.
For all his days are sorrow, and his travail grief. Yea, his heart taketh not rest in the night. This is also vanity.
Right. So again, all this right here that you're reading is a worldly mind state. This is when you have a worldly mind state, right? This is what Solomon is dealing with. He's dealing with carnality and a worldly mind state. So that's why he has no pleasure in nothing that he's doing, right? And looking at the big picture, right? This is basically what it is, right? And this same mentality that we're reading here is what you hear echo in different things that them brothers and sisters say in the world. You know what I'm saying? Right? Life ain't nothing but women and money. This is the same thing he's talking about here.
Vanity and vexation.
They're writing in their songs, right? They say that, and I'm like, that ain't all life is. But in that mentality in the world, right? He telling you what most of them think in the world, right? It ain't nothing but money, clothes, and women. That's really what they saying it is. That's it. That's all life is to them out there.
and going out.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the worldly mentality that they have. They don't think beyond those things.
Yeah, Lil Kim said money, power, respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, look what happened to her.
Right.
HR puff and stuff, man.
It's all they all dealing with carnal. They think that life is just chasing carnal things, right?
That's sad what she did to herself, little Kim. Damn.
She's raised wrong. She got around the wrong people. When you get around the wrong people, man, that's what happened. They influence you to do the wrong thing, say the wrong thing, act the wrong way. All that. That's what they influence you. You can think that you can be up there and know it's gonna start to rub off on you slowly. It's slowly gonna rub off on you until you don't even catch it. You're gonna be all engulfed in it. Wow. You gotta completely separate yourself and stay away from it. Don't think you can. Oh man, I'm sorry. I can hang for a second, man. Yeah, okay. Try it. What's what happened? That's what they want you to do. What they want you to do. That's how they get you. That's why the scripture says, "Be ye separate." It says be. He don't say, hey, sometimes go over there. Be separate. Come out of her. Touch not the unclean thing, and I'm going to receive you. You have to separate yourself, man. And that's why only the gang members that leave their environment and don't come back, they're prospering. Then they'll be tapping in and get right back in trouble. As soon as they tap back in, they tap right back into some kind of handcuffs. Or some kind of problem with somebody or some woman or something. You gotta tap out and stay out, bro. Like, I'm gonna holler at y'all from way over here. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I have a way of, I have to. I got to think about myself, man. And I think y'all should too.
Mhm. 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 Wow.
Because I remember something happened that time when that dude, Ricky Harris, passed away, and then those Snoop came to do his funeral in Long Beach, and everybody was trying to say Snoop was not allowed, he didn't help the hood out or something like that. Like that brother looking, I mean, I ain't saying he's looking out for himself, but he's looking out for his well-being.
Right.
He didn't want to,
Be a part of that, yeah.
part of that.
He'd be dead if he didn't leave, he'd been dead.
Mhm.
He'd have been dead. Somebody would have been hating. I've been liking his success. Because he was saying it, right?
Mhm.
He been like how he was succeeding and growing and all that. There's always some hater, man. If you prosper, there's always some hater somewhere.
He saw what Goldie Loke and his other homie did, trade. They went out and did something. Yeah. And,
You just gotta get away from that negativity, man. You just hey, yo, man, that ain't for me, bro. I'm not on that. Hey, you're a grown man. You choose to do that, that's on you. But I'm not on that. I'm on something different. So I don't hate you. It ain't nothing like that. I'm trying to disrespect nobody. But I'm not. I'm living a different lifestyle, and I hope you will respect my decision to not deal with that no more. I respect yours to continue to deal with it as a man, but respect my decision to not deal with it as well. Right? We keep the respect going between each other, because now you're trying to tell me to do something that I'm telling you I don't want to do. Right? That's disrespectful for you to try to make me do something I'm telling you I'm not with no more. And stop pressing me on that. Like, stop bringing it up. Like, let that go. I ain't pressing you to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Choose on your own. You want to stop.
Right.
I'm not pushing you to stop.
Right.
I'm hoping that I can be an example. You see what I'm doing. You be like, man, you know what? I want to do that. I want to prosper. I want to do that.
Right.
But I'm not going to be trying to force you and pound your head in with it all the time when I see you. Hey, man, you need to stop smoking, man. You need to stop doing this, man. You need to stop doing that, man. No, I hope you can see what I'm doing, and that'll make you want to stop. Right? Sometimes, because one time when you tell them, they get mad. Every time I hear him, he's always telling me to stop smoking, man. Every time I see him telling me this, telling me that, I don't tell him nothing. You know what I'm saying? Keep it respectful and cordial and keep it pushing, man. What up, bro? Hey, man, got you, man. Stay up, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm out, though.
Glad to see you.
What's that?
Gotta
You
go.
doing well. Family good? You know what I'm saying? Everybody good with you? Okay, all right, bro. All right, man. I'll get at you. That's how you got to keep it, man. All you can do. All right, go ahead.
Verse 22. For what hath man of all his labor and of the vexation of his heart wherein he hath labored under the sun?
So what does he have? What's the profit he's saying here of everything he's done under the sun? Go ahead.
Verse 23. For all his days are sorrow, and his travail grief, yea, his heart taketh not rest in the night. This is also vanity.
Right, that's again, that's worldly mentality. After them guys do all that stuff when they go home and sleep, them dudes they can't get no good night's sleep. Get no good night's sleep. They probably been a part of a murder, a jacking, some nonsense. You know what I'm saying? That day, I heard about something that did all kind of stuff. Them dudes don't sleep good, man. And that's the reason why. And that's the reason why they drink more. They smoke more. They doing that because they don't have peace. They're thinking that alcohol or that drug is gonna get that stuff off their mind and give them some rest.
They can't cope.
They can't cope. That's why they're doing that stuff. They restless. You know what I'm saying? And they know what that stuff gonna do to them. But it's the only form of release that they kind of get when they drunk. They get a little bit of release from that stuff. Right? A little bit of release when on that drug. But once that goes down, and it's back to it again. And it ain't even worth it at the end of the day. Because now you have to try to drink more. Try to get more release. You gotta go smoke more, try to get more release. You know what I'm saying? And it just get worse and worse. Because it's not working. Right? It ain't getting better, it's getting worse. and until the point then you end up killing yourself.
Then I noticed like certain people that use drugs, they want to start using more drugs, experimenting with other drugs, like what is like Lil Wayne for like type of
Because the drug that they're on is not doing it for them. Right? And they're not getting into peace. Listen, they're trying to find happiness and peace and not knowing the simple life
Wow.
is the peaceful life. The simple life is the joyful life. That's what God's trying to say. That's like God's gonna say, man, y'all gonna get rid of all this foolishness here. Y'all gonna go back to being some regular farmers and stuff.
Wow.
You saying to yourself, man, that's crazy. I'm not doing all that. Because you don't know what it really is. You don't know what it is to be a farmer and the joy it gives you to be a farmer. Right? You watch people who done that, like dude from the Nuggets, Jokic, putting up all kind of triple double, breaking up NBA records.
Yeah, he's a farmer.
He's a farmer.
Yeah.
Immediately as he leaves the NBA, he wants to go where?
Back
To his farm. And I'm like, why is this guy rushing to go to his farm? Isn't that they can get it, feed chickens and he loves it.
not
he gets so happy doing it. He enjoying it. And not only that, he's in shape. It don't look like he's in shape. You look at him like, man, this dude's out of shape. Yeah, no, he not.
Because he don't have a muscle.
The muscle,
doesn't
yeah.
mean he's out of shape.
The way he doing him on the court.
Yeah, he freaking on.
He needs some up on there. He needs some up.
It ain't even close. it ain't even close. Well,
and that young boy from the Spurs, he gonna have to get the tall one. He gonna have to get beefed up a little bit.
Yeah.
And watch out, he gonna be another 10.
Yeah.
He's gonna be another 10.
And he get on the farm, he gonna kill it. He gets on the farm, he's gonna be over.
Oh man.
All you're doing is out there breathing in fresh air, you doing your thing, you farming, doing your thing. He weighs horses, I think. The Jokic got. Yeah.
But that's what God told to Adam, right? Tell me what? Till the garden. See that?
Came to the garden.
The gardener. Right? It's happy. Not only that, name the animal. Right? He taking care of the garden. That's your happiest right there. It's this fantasy out here that they want you to be lazy. Lazy isn't happiness.
No.
They think lazy is happiness. No, it isn't. No, it's not. You're fooling yourself. That's what we just read. It says all things is full of labor. Right? Labor is, listen, working is life.
It is.
Working is life.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you have to do something that you enjoy. See, it becomes burdensome when you're doing something you don't enjoy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you at a job, you see with a job that you don't like, how do I turn this job into something that I do like? You see what I'm saying? Because the more it's on your mind that you don't want to do the job, it's more likely you're going to mess up on the job.
Wow. That's good. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do I turn this into something I like to do? Right? What can I do to make this enjoyable? Right? You just lock in like, okay, well, I'm here to do a job. Let me be the best at what I'm doing. See, now it becomes different. It's a different perspective now in your mind. You're trying to, whatever you're doing, be the best at it. You can perform your job to the best of your abilities. Now it becomes enjoyable because you're trying to do it the right way, and that's when the Most High turns it for you from something that you detest to something that you like.
Grievous, good.
And before you know it, it's time to go home. You're like, man, I wish I had a couple more hours here. And the time go by like this.
Yes.
Next thing you know, you're like, man, I've been here 5 years. It felt like 5 days. You're like, yeah, dude, you've been here 5 years, bro. Like, man, I just be having fun, man. I come to work, man, do my job, lock and do what I'm doing. Next thing you know, I go, man, it's nothing. It's nothing, right? On my break, I'm studying. On my lunch, I'm eating and reading. You know what I'm saying? Getting information. Next thing you know, the day gone. You do that, your break gone, with lunch gone, day gone quick. I remember doing this when I was at Chief Thinkers, man. I was like, man, my break, I'm gonna read about my lunch, man. Next thing I know, dude, the time just like after doing that routine, the time just went boom, boom, went quick, boom, 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 gone. And that's how you want to do it. And you look back and say, man, some good times up there. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you into the Most High in reading, the more He's blessing you. The more He's blessing you, right? I'm getting more calls, right? I'm making more sales, right? I'm getting people writing letters to the company about me. I mean, so and so is good on the call with me, treat me real good. I'm like, what? So and so wrote. All this is happening. But that's how you do it, man. You gotta turn a bad situation into something good. How do I turn something bad into something good, right? So I can continue to do it. Well, I might hate that job. Okay, well, you need the job. you need the job. You know what I'm saying?
That's what, now we gotta use a little wisdom here. What you gonna do without the job?
Right? But without that job, you're homeless, man, you mad. You're like, man, I should have did that little job, man. It didn't even feel like it wasn't that bad. You were making stuff worse than it really is. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I look back now like, dude, ain't nothing worse than slavery. This isn't slavery. Because first of all, you weren't getting paid. Right. And you barely getting to sleep. So if you ain't doing that, then you got it good.
Yeah.
you ain't got it good.
We got it good. We got it good.
Versus what your ancestors had it. You a king versus what they had. Wow. You know what I'm saying? You got to put it back in that kind of perspective for you to really see where you.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? See where you at versus where they were. They were afraid of life every day. They didn't know if they're gonna live to see another day sometime. But that's the kind of stuff they woke up with and was living with, man, all the time. You ain't living like that. It's not on your mind like that. So you're blessed. But again, we're reading about this stressful mentality that how Solomon is looking at it, but it's worldly. It ain't spiritual. It ain't spiritual. A spiritual mind isn't grief and sorrow. That's joy. You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead.
Verse 24. There is nothing better for a man than that he should eat and drink, and that he should make his soul enjoy good in his labor. That also I saw that it was from the hand of God.
Yeah, he saw that he said that was from the hand of God. That was his takeaway from the hand of God. Of course, you got to eat and drink. You're gonna die if you don't do that, right? Of course, you need to enjoy the hands of your labor. Everyone wants to enjoy something that you create, something that you did. You know what I'm saying? That's also from the Most High, from the Most High hand of God. Eat and drink, enjoy what you don't build. Go ahead.
Verse 25. For who can eat, or who else can hasten hereunto more than I?
No one. He's the king. You can eat more than him, or faster. Right? Go ahead.
For God giveth to a man that is good in his sight wisdom and knowledge and joy.
See, now we see who giveth wisdom, knowledge, and joy. Most High, right? Go ahead.
But to the sinner, he giveth travail.
Now you understand the travail you talking about, given by God, because you're what? Sinning. You're sinning. See? You're catching a lot of hell. Listen, you're catching hell because of two reasons. You're catching hell because either you're sinning or you're being tested. Is there another reason? Is there another reason? Let me know if I'm missing.
Sinner being tested.
And if you're being tested, then you take it with joy to understand that, oh, you're being tested, and that test comes with a reward. Right or wrong?
Joe. Ooh, that's good.
Right?
That's good. The test comes with a reward.
And that's what you want.
Don't fail the test.
Don't fail it. There you go. Right? And you don't want to get it because you sinning, and that's bad. You don't want that, right? And see that's what wisdom gets you. Wisdom makes you understand. Wait a minute, what's going on right now? Either I'm doing something wrong or I'm getting tested. Which one is it? Go ahead.
To gather and to head up, that he may give to him that is good before God.
Right, that God may give to him what is good before the Most High God. See what I'm saying? He knows what's good. You don't know what's good for you. You think you do, what you don't. Man, women running around, you don't know what's good for you. You think you know what's good for you, but you do not. The Creator does. That's why he said, listen, do what I say. I got you. Do what I say. You ain't missing what? Missing what? I'm not going nowhere. You do what I say, you ain't going nowhere. You gonna miss what? We have time to do it all, don't we not? Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Go ahead.
This also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
This is how he looking at it. But it's a criminal mind state. If
Wow.
God is involved in it, all good.
All the time.
All good. See, you don't know what he knows. You don't know what he knows. He's making a decision based on all the wisdom he has, and he knows better than you. Don't see it.
You can't see that,
right? You man and women are quick to complain about something because you don't see it. It looks bad right now. Wait till the end of it when you'll see it. Wait till the end and we'll see how bad it is. You begin to see, man, I'm glad I went through that. I'm glad I went through that, man. Man, God was right. Yep. He was smart for doing that. Yep.
Wow.
That's what you're gonna see at the end of it. Cause you ain't smarter than you think he don't know.
Wow.
I, the Lord, declared the end from the beginning. I've seen it.
Wow, that's good.
There's nothing he don't know. Why would he do something that don't make no sense? God ain't on that. It's God on. I never view God to be on something that I'm on that nonsense. He ain't on that nonsense.
No, he's all about purpose.
Yeah, he ain't never on no nonsense. It's us. We on that nonsense. We on that nonsense.
100 miles an hour.
We on that nonsense down here. That's what we are. We on that foolishness. All right, let's get one more chapter in. Chapter 3. Get one more chapter in.
Come. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 from the top.
Go ahead.
To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the sun, under heaven.
Under heaven. Is that correct?
Come.
To every season, right? Meaning an appointed time. To everything there's an appointed time, right? And a time to every purpose, right? Purpose meaning a design or a goal or an aim under heaven. Everything has an appointed time and a purpose, right? A time, something that is scheduled under the sun, right? Let's get a couple of precepts here. Let's get chapter 8, same book we in. Chapter 8, verse 6. Ecclesiastes. Chapter 8. And let's get verse 6. Who got that?
I got it.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 6. Because to every purpose there is time and judgment.
For every purpose, there's a time and there's judgment. Go ahead.
Therefore, the misery of man is great upon him.
Yes. So there's a purpose, because to every purpose, there is a time, and there's a time to get judged, whatever it is. So you got to recognize the time, right? Kumo D had a song called "Do You Know What Time It Is?" See? A lot of people don't know what time it is. Oh man, it's 2 o'clock. Not that time. Give me some the other time. You don't know what time it is right now, man. They're not talking about no clock. That's not what they're talking about.
You unaware.
You unaware what's really happening. You don't know what time it is, bro.
So,
See?
we're talking about clock out time.
Because to every purpose, there's a time and judgment. You got to understand what time it is, and you got to understand the judgment pertaining to that particular time, right? The time came when Gorilla got judged last year around March. See, there's a purpose for that time to happen. It happened.
It ain't done yet.
He don't discern what it is. He didn't listen. He didn't discern the time coming. He didn't even discern what the judgment was. Right? He not thinking clearly. Do you think you're sending out text messages? You think that's not recorded? You're buying something online. There's a digital trail.
Yeah, they watching.
The digital trail for that.
They watching everything you do online. I mean, got to.
I'm saying you dealing with somebody else that she can easily just expose it. Think she would?
It's not an accident.
That's why Truck said,
I do my dirt all by my
I'm gonna do what I'm alone.
You say that?
Trash.
What did he say?
I do my dirt all by my own.
No witnesses. No witnesses.
Will he smack his soul around?
I don't think he was. He don't let it in time. I ain't gonna say it never could happen. I don't think.
No, is it Pepper? Yeah, Pepper was his.
Pepper.
I just saw a new video by Salt. She had a new song out too.
Yeah, she put out. They was inducted
To the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, rock and roll fan. Everybody getting mad because they thing was Outcast and them got inducted.
All right, we get Proverbs 20:18. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 18. I know, man. You got again, man. That's why Paul tells us, man. He said, "Man, I'm trying to spare you, man." See me when you want a wife? I'm trying to spare you, bro.
Think about it. Think about it.
You're gonna have trouble in this world. I'm trying to spare you. Say, but hey, if that's what you want to go, hey. Paul said, I wish y'all was like me, man. You're that single thing. And what I know is different for every man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can't be like me, but I y'all look like me. I'm trying to spare you. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Let me give you some pointers here. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got that in Proverbs chapter 20, verse 18.
I'll tell you.
Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 28, reading verse 18.
No, 20 verse 18.
Oh, Proverbs chapter 20, reading verse 18.
Yeah.
Every purpose is established by counsel.
See, every purpose is established by counsel. Go ahead.
And with good advice make war.
See that? With good advice, then you make war. Get some advice before you go to war. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
and every purpose is you're gonna do something, counsel with someone. Right? Talk to someone about it. See what their feedback is. See what I'm saying?
That's smart.
Someone can tell you, yeah, man, I wouldn't do that. Here's why I wouldn't do that. Right? Talk to someone that you think has some experience, right? Who been there, done that. I can advise you on something. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna do something, man. Let me counsel with someone who I know is older, knows some things. Right? If I'm going to go to war, let me get some advice. If you think, man, I should, you know what I'm saying, get that in the third. No. You know what I'm saying? Don't jump out the window. Or get counsel and get some advice, man. All those things dealing with purpose under the sun. Again, and ultimately, the person you want to go to first and foremost is the Most High Christ.
All right, it's
Because that's who you want to go to first. After that, then you want to go to someone down here. You know what I'm saying? But that's who you want to lean on first to help you out. And we get one more in the Apocrypha.
So which books in canon, they love to read second Ezra.
They love that second Ezra. They love second Ezra.
Judith, they love.
I got to educate Genesis on that. They didn't know. We lost.
What?
I told them Judith is not historical. That there's no historical. How
Account.
you ain't gonna look at it? Well, research it. They said, oh man, you Googling. That's how I was just saying Google because you guys don't do no real research because you want to be quick. So you just Google it, they'll tell you real quick. Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 33. Ecclesiastes chapter 39, starting at verse 33. We're going to read on down verse 35.
Call it one more time,
Ecclesiastes chapter 39,
39,
verse 33
33,
to verse 35.
verse 35. Chapter what, 39 to verse 23 to 35.
Chapter 39, verse 33
Okay.
to verse 35.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Here's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 39 to verse 33. Start at verse 33. And all the works of the Lord are good.
You got to understand that first and foremost. All of the works of the Lord are good, right? Go ahead.
And he will give every needful thing in due season.
See that? He's going to give every needful, not what you want, what's needful thing in due season. He's going to give you what you need when you need it. He's right on time. Right? Go ahead.
So that a man cannot say this is worse than that.
See? A man can say this is worse than that. See that? This right now isn't worse than slavery.
Wow.
A man can't say this is worse than that. Go ahead.
For in time they shall all be well approved.
In time, they are going to be, it's going to show what it is.
Wow.
In time. See, that's why you have to wait. See what I'm saying? Don't worry about no big camp and all that. Wait. 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 Let's see. Wait. You're going to see what it is.
Come.
Wait and see what it is. It ain't just off the flashy vision and all that. A lot of people is mesmerized by a big camp. Want to run over there, right? And they run over there, right? And they're just miserable over there. Then they can't even leave. They're scared to leave, but they're miserable over there. They went for the flash and the glamour and the number and just end up miserable. That's why we just read just now, right? Before you do something, what? You get counsel.
Counsel.
You hear that? Get some counsel. You want to join IUIC? Get some counsel. Talk to people who left. Man, how was it in there? Oh, no, you don't want to go there. This XYZ happened. Okay, good. I got you, right? So you go in there, like, okay, I'm not saying everything he's saying is right. You go up in there, you got that testimony, right? Now you're aware of what could happen to you. You go in there, you start testing the waters, right? You see what's going on. Yes, sir.
Those guys are Hebrew Israelites that don't speak Hebrew.
More red flags go off, stuff like that. Right? Then you go up and then you didn't want your ID, social security, all kind of crap from your life. Another red flag should go up.
That's what I do with Keith Evans. He wants to go do IC, and I told him that they're gonna show you, they're gonna want you to show you. Oh man, I ain't got nothing to hide. I said, okay, no, I'm not going to sit here.
Yeah, let him go see for himself. Let him go see for himself. Let him see for himself. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. He gonna see for himself what is in there. Who was reading?
Me.
Go ahead.
Verse 35.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore praise ye the Lord with the whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of the Lord.
That's right. This is when you rely on the Most High for Him to do it. Take your time. Paul tells us, don't be in a hurry for nothing. Paul said, hey, relax. Don't be in a hurry for nothing, bro. Take your time. See, people be rushing. I'm like, dude, relax. The place you go into ain't going. It ain't moving. It's still gonna be right there. Take your time. Take your time. There's a song came out like that too as well. You know what I'm saying? Is it Mama used to say, take your time, young man.
What's that dude's name? Not that guy's name. I was thinking about that song the other day.
Yeah.
But it was made true, man. Yes, it was true because you gotta take your time. Can't rush into nothing. Just because it looked good, it's gonna come back around.
It ain't going nowhere. You ain't missing nothing. Good thing, oh man, you ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing. That world out there have nothing to offer. You ain't missing nothing out there. Nothing. Wow. I've been there, done that. You can't tell me. They can't come tell me. I've been collecting. I've been in whatever. I've been there.
The only thing out there is just, I mean, basically,
there's nothing out there. I roll with murderers, killers, right? Roll with gangbangers.
Dope deal.
Fought on gangbanging side. This, that. Talk a whole bunch of gang, did all that stuff. Right? Ain't nothing.
Dope deal.
Could have died plenty of times in that foolishness. Could have died plenty of times in that foolishness. Got caught up with the wrong hood with the wrong colors on. All kind of stuff like that. Experienced a lot, seen a lot.
I remember one time I went to school with all burgundy on, and this girl, she was had on her all blue, and then the next day she gonna ask me why you had on all that burgundy. I'm like, because I wanted to wear it. I mean, like, damn, man.
No, she's sizing you up, bro.
Yeah.
You said the wrong thing, it's been a problem. If you would have said, well, that's my set. Oh,
here we go.
It would have been a problem. It would have been a problem.
Every day for 365 days after school, every day.
Yeah, but see, the sad thing about it, she was from Compton, Canova, whatever part, Crips, or whatever.
That's why she was on.
All right, Austin. Shabbat shalom, brother.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, y'all. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Definitely, brother.
All right, I'll holler at you guys later.
Okay, bro.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Is that time? Almost? Yeah, it's almost that time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we finished 35?
Yeah.
Yeah, we finished it. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it. Let's go back to Ecclesiastes to finish this off right quick. Go ahead.
Who was reading?
You was.
No, I wasn't.
No, he's back to Ecclesiastes.
Oh, we're going
Chapter 3.
come.
You back in the Bible. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can go ahead and go, man.
Yeah, he can.
You can finish Proverbs too.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we finished
Where
Proverbs.
you at, man?
I was in Ecclesiastes.
Man,
Still
no, you was in
Ecclesiastes.
Narnia. You was in
He
Narnia.
was in Narnia.
Narnia.
You had that.
He was all over there.
I don't know how I got a Proverbs.
He was in Proverbs. I
I
think
think Ecclesiastes
was reading
chapter
Proverbs.
3, verse just now. Y'all now starting.
Come.
Just now reading it. Then he went to a precept.
Yeah, that's right. You went to the precept. Okay.
Precept, and I read the precept, and then he wanted to get to the other, go to the apocrypha.
Okay.
But see, you over there, land. So
Yeah, you was in Riverdale. Is that where you was? Man? Then you was in Bilbo. Is that what you trying to do?
yeah, he's running around there hanging out. He's hanging out with Elrond and the elves over there in Riverdale. Over there, the Hobbit.
Yeah.
Over there in the Shire, hanging out with Bilbo and Frodo, everywhere, begging for food over there.
Frodo and Thang.
What
You know, we gonna finish this. We can finish this next week, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we finish this next week. The time it is 7:00. So I think there's something coming on tonight. Game or something.
No.
Yeah, there's something going on. This is playoff time.
Oh, playoffs with NFL.
And if college, it's college.
Well,
College championship is coming up. Something like that.
I heard Alabama got smacked.
No, that's more than a smack. That was a beat down. That was an embarrassment. All right, let me stop it
I
here.
think it was Alabama. And who played Alabama? Was it Indiana?
I forgot who it
I
was.
think it was Indiana that beat
Somebody. We're gonna end this off here. I want to say thank anyone that came on listening to us. And you know, bro Mac came on. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, brother Mac. Shalom, brother. Brother Mac came on. All right, on the clubhouse. Price Cobb, Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
Yeah, I'm just seeing the brother, man. Yeah, we about to end it out, man. Thank you for coming on and listening to us. Again, man, any questions? My YouTube channel, The Way, the Truth, and the Life on YouTube. You can reach me there. Anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Any questions or any comments or whatnot, you can reach me there. I'll be back next week again though. Same time. Go ahead, brother.
Check out the heading on this. Prove all things up under it. More on the
Oh, it's supposed to be Palio-Hebrew. I got the little thing wrong, but they understand it's Paleo-Hebrew in the book. So we went through it and we proved Lashawan Kodash is not dead. Right, versus what Zion X was saying. Again, he can't refute what was put out. We read the walls.
Yeah, that was good.
We read the Moabite, I read the Moabite stone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to continue to finish reading the Moabite stone. I'm also going to read the Salon inscription, the Giza calendar, all of them. We found what we saying in Lashawan Kodash is on the wall.
Okay.
In Paleo-Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
We can't say what we're saying is wrong. And I read it. You know what I'm saying? He can't say what our pronunciation is wrong because superlinear above the line vowel pointing say how we pronounce things is correct. And these are scribes that kept it who came from the land of Israel. Not that Masoretic Tiberian vowel pointing either.
The box Hebrew.
Box pointing. And they're guessing. Yeah, and I just bought a book that's going to expose more about that vowel pointing stuff too as well. Yeah, just bought a book, so.
And we know for sure that we got the Yah right and the Shai right. So we missing.
We definitely got the first and last but of Christ's name correct, Shai.
Yeah.
Got the Most High name correct. We got our name Israel correct too. Is on the Palio-Hebrew wall. So we good there.
From the Moabite script.
From the Moabite script. We can also go and get it from the Salome script. Or any other script that has it in there, we're gonna pull it out. You know what I'm saying? And we just proved that the Israelites saw what God was saying in the commandment. They saw the pictograph. So we know it was pictograph or at least Paleo-Hebrew in the wilderness from the text. We proved and showed all of that in the video.
You lit it up with light so we can see it.
Yeah, so anyone want to see the video we showed, you can get it on my channel, my YouTube channel, The Way, the Truth, and the Life. Right? It's called More in the Paleo-Hebrew in the book of Ecclesiastes. We show all the proof visually. right?
Mhm.
Lashawan Kodash is never dead,
Mhm.
only in a dream.
Yeah,
You only getting stronger with it. Right, with that, when we say shalom, everyone that listen to us, Christ Cobb, Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom, everybody.
All right.
yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah.